not allowed in York anymore.
Good.
Hey!
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello!
Welcome to this D&D, NifD&D stream of Dampain, the world that I've made, that these lovely people are playing in. You may
Do you think we're lovely?
Yes.
Aww.
You may recognise this fella sat between Jamie and Elliot. Would you like to go ahead and introduce yourself? But not your character, yourself.
My name is Jer Hesker, but you guys might know me as Ferret.
He's appeared on a few of our streams, music stream, a few D&D ones.
Yeah, that's true as well. And I stream on my own channel at twitch.tv/9ferret if you want to follow.
Check it out.
Otherwise, you can just catch me here every so often.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hopefully more regularly, now that you're done with the exams as of today.
Do
Yes, I finished exams today and I'm slightly drunk. So.
Nice. What we like.
Conditions.
Quick recap of last session. The guys made their way back to Abyssus with Nate Thrine and Nilandre Ash, the survivors of the flooded, desecrated Temple of Salashis. Remy and Callie went and took the remains of guarding to Mr. Pickings, who was upset but grateful that they returned his stuff.
And incredibly sad.
They then, not really knowing what to do, just kind of mulled around for a bit, did a bit of shopping. You found out that Ethron, the man who was after Callie, has a daughter. Also, you received a rather nice letter from one Aldinon. Actually, no, you don't know his last name yet. From Aldinon, who is one of the proprietors of the Gilded Rose. Gilded Rose being
the silly boy.
Yes, the silly boy. The Gilded Rose being is basically the highest, most reputable brothel and bar in all of Abyssus. It caters to nobles exclusively. He runs it with his wife. He asked you to go and kill some go and kill some pirates who apparently had been roughing up some of their customers. Both Callie and Remy went and did so quite stealthily, very well. You killed about 5 of them on their ship and carved a nice little message on their mast. Then you headed on down to Craterg as Remy was summoned by Crymire, his employer. And yeah, that is where you met Roxin and Chris, who joined the party, sent along by Crymire as enforcers. Crymire also cut open Remy's chest, but with the pocket knife, which instead of doing damage, opens a portal to a small interdimensional space that can be used as storage, which is where Crymire is going to send you your drugs, basically, to sell.
Basically, it's this knife that you can just, on anything, just go, and it opens up a portal for you to put stuff in and then close
It's
up.
a 10 by 10 interdimensional space. So that
We should use that if ever one of us fucks people over and we need to fake someone's death.
Heads up.
Cool.
We're bright now.
Then you guys just kind of mulled around, heard about some trouble going on in the mines, possible necromancy of a crazy dragonborn. Went down there, hired some help from the enemy, the Goldhand clan, the opposing underworld group that are against Crymire. What else? You then killed him, killed off all the help. Chris nearly died upon coming here by being submerged in lava twice.
Also by nearly being killed by a ghost.
Yes, and nearly being killed by a banshee as well.
Yep, I nearly got killed
good
twice.
fun. You guys received a fair bit of gold, 1,000 gold pieces, I believe it was.
I think so, yeah.
Something like that, which you guys have split amongst yourselves now.
They didn't, but okay.
You then headed on back to Redglade, where you found that sharks. Well, where sharks attacked. Oh, you also bought a horse and carriage.
We did!
yes.
We have a horse and carriage!
And sharks attacked you guys, and you kind of noticed that bigger things are now. Bigger aquatic creatures are beginning to come through and swim in the fog. You're currently in Redglade in the safety of the magical protective dome that Ameshki put up. Yeah, what would you... we'll introduce our characters, the 3 that are there at the minute.
Hi, I'm Jamie, and I'm playing Chris. He is a higher fighter, and he is lawful evil.
Hello, I'm Elliot. I play Remy the Rakshit, who is a shaman, basically a salesman, and my alignment is neutral.
Hi, I'm Tom. I'm playing Callie, who is an Ickling rogue, so basically a small monkey man, and I am chaotic neutral as well. Can I just ask, this black bar along the bottom of the screen, is it just because the camera, is it the bottom of your laptop, or is it the camera needs to be shifted down a bit?
I don't know, actually.
I'm going to go find out.
Dan, could you put your hand on the bottom of the laptop, please? It is
It's
just
a
a
camera.
weird black space.
It needs to be moved. Sorry.
Hello.
Okay.
Where you go?
You guys are currently.
Surprise, George.
You guys are currently.
Magic missiles everywhere.
You guys are currently in Redglade town with your horse and carriage. Roxon is still with you.
He is?
Right. That's the accent, roughly, right?
Yeah.
um,
Something like that.
What would you guys like to do?
Should we go back to that ship that we went to and killed a bunch of people on and see if
different town.
We're so far away from
That's a
there.
bit. No, you're about a week away from Abyssus.
Yeah.
Oh, only a week.
Just over a week actually, because Redglade's a little bit closer to Kraytug.
You're in Kratos. No, you're in Redglade, not Abyssus.
Okay.
We should probably go check in
On
with some
15.
Redglade people. No, the Redglade people. What? Stop going to Abyssus.
Is that Abyssus as well?
Yes.
There's there's Walder Wormwood, who is the priest of Folius, which actually now I know is the god that you
It's also the god I
worship.
worship.
Yeah, the goddess of nature.
Yes.
There's Simon the Werebear, who's captain of the guard. There's Ameshki, which is the dragonborn sorceress.
Sorceress.
Yes.
What was the deal?
Also, there's a herbalist store in town and blacksmith, that kind of stuff.
What was the deal with his brother that hated him again?
Frossa.
Did he want me to kill him?
You've basically got a favour owed to him
Oh, okay, yeah.
because
That's right.
he gave you void glass and let you guys leave
Oh, yeah,
with your
yeah.
lives,
Um,
and you sold Kuma to him.
I did sell Kuma to him.
A lot of good.
And they're situated about half a day north of here.
Okay.
I'm not going to go back and sell more Kuma to him because I feel I can get a better price somewhere else. That's not really how I roll. That
Are
was,
you saying that to me or Callie?
I'm just saying that to the stream more than anything.
Is it
I'm riffing.
So you at home?
I'm not part of this part of business. Worth calling in with whoever's in charge around here. See what's going on.
Yes, let us call in with whoever is in charge around here.
Okay, so
Alright.
you travel up the road to Redglade Keep. It's still intact. You see Simon's training some soldiers in the yard. New recruits, they seem to be faring okay, some less so. Just training with basic wooden weaponry, wooden replicas of short swords.
Out of
swords,
curiosity,
that kind of
while
stuff.
walking around the town, do we spot anyone unusual?
No, everyone's just...
Okay.
No one here particularly hates me, do they?
No, you're good at this.
No,
point.
yeah, there's one.
Simon does, because he caught you trying to pickpocket at the festival.
Oh, yeah, good point.
He doesn't like hate me though. Like we
He,
got like
he dislikes you.
he's got like a sort of like he still thinks I'm charming.
No.
No.
He's one-armed. He's got his silver longsword
Oh,
brandished.
is he the
Werebear?
Yeah, that when he goes into
It's
werebear form,
dangerous
he
to have a silver sword on him.
yeah, because the woods are infested with were creatures, and it's just a very bold move on his part
Yeah,
to
fucking
have
hell.
it. And when he goes into werebear form, he regrows his other arm that he's missing.
That's pretty sick.
He's
Um,
dope. He is dope.
That's metal.
So yeah, he sees you guys coming in. He like looks to one of the trainees, pats him on the back, tells him to continue like the basic drills they're doing with his sword and shield. Sheathes his silver sword, puts his cloak over where his other arm should be, and says, "Your friend isn't with you."
He's changed accents.
What was his accent last time?
He changed accents every time.
All right, yeah. Oh, your friend. He's not with you.
Oh god.
Your friend isn't with you.
Is he talking
I'm
about-
going to hang him back at this point. I'm just going to watch him.
I was hoping to speak to him more than anyone, but I guess you'll
Well,
suffice.
Unfortunately, Garding has fallen in one of the many battles that we were fighting on behalf of the world.
Well,
Bad news.
just very sad news. He seemed to be a good fighter, but
He was.
perhaps, pardon the pun, he didn't have the metal for what it takes.
Yes,
Oh.
well, he went out fighting a giant undead creature that was much more powerful than any of us anticipated.
I'm
Something to
not
behold.
saying it. Simon
Be
is.
nice.
Simon's saying it, not me. Well, if that's the case, fair enough. Have you made any progress with identifying this fucking fog?
It's the water guy. We
Anything-
all know that.
Anything new?
Not in regards to what it is, but we have possibly secured some help from Archduke Radek after we provided him with some assistance in a matter.
Good to know.
Oh, we know that Aquis is possibly a demon.
Okay.
I don't know how much this is helpful.
Every little bit of information helps. every
Chess game.
enemy has their every enemy has their weaknesses. Knowing he, she, it may be a demon is helpful.
Well,
Right.
it's good then.
Well, that's all we got for
Is
now.
there anything else you need from us?
Just aid. I mean, if you have some time, you could help me train some of these half-wits, but they'll be trained soon enough, nevertheless.
I'd be up for
I
helping.
could give him a quick shot.
Have you got any wooden rapiers?
No, we're just standard swords at the moment.
Twigs will do.
Any who prefer dual swords?
No, but I see you have a longsword. We haven't met. I'm Simon.
Ah, Chris, nice to meet you. I mean, a broken longsword, but yes. Oh yeah, you would have both noticed this. I've got a scimitar and a short sword. The short sword is a broken half longsword.
Oh, okay.
Just so you're aware.
Right.
So,
Flavorful.
Flavor Flav.
pleasure to meet you.
You seem proficient with them. If you want to run them through a few training,
Run them
exercises,
through.
be my guest. I'd appreciate it.
No, I'll give him a quick run through. Why not?
Good. And I'll go back to it. Report in if you have anything
Is there
else.
like a bow training place?
Yes.
Can I teach some young whippersnappers how to use a bow?
Can I,
Sure.
Just do some short. I'm pretty good with short swords as well. Can I do
Yeah.
some short swords?
Awesome. So all of you roll performance. So basically, you're performing the actions of how you're doing it, seeing how well you can demonstrate to everyone else what you can do.
Exactly 10.
Also exactly 10.
14.
Okay, so you two, rather than teach them any new skills or anything like that, you
Do
just
anything good.
you basically just set in the fundamentals that you know of what you need for fighting with short or long swords and of archery. Doesn't improve them massively, but you're just kind of reinforcing the fundamentals that they need to be accurate or to be swift, that kind of stuff.
Fair enough.
You managed to actually teach them kind of like a backstep and then thrust like a rapier move, but with a short sword.
Yeah.
A few of the people picked this up. A few of the people picked this up. 2 or 3 seem to excel at it, and it seems to improve their fighting style. So you've definitely helped.
They now
I
become
give
rogues.
Simon a little look, like, hey, look at this. I'm pretty good.
He's not looking at you. He's
Got it.
training
Yeah.
someone else.
I just wanted to like me.
Oh. Okay, well, I feel we've done our party, gentlemen. I think
Yes,
we should,
let's
sorry,
do-
gentlemen's guarding thing. I think we've done
But
a bit here, boys. Let's.
Comrades.
Should we tell the boss man that we are leaving now?
Shall we
Yeah.
see the? Oh, what you told me a bit about that witch lady.
The person who is holding up the magical ladder.
Her. Is it worth calling with her? See what
Well,
she
it might
has to
be
say?
a decent idea.
Let's go. Hello.
So she's in her quarters. You go and you see there's like loads of trinkets around, magical apparatus, alchemical things on the sides.
Is Virgo about by chance? Or is she
No,
back
she
in
doesn't seem to be
She's
about.
just growing somewhat.
Um, You walk in and Ameshki. Ameshki's there with her staff, kind of like keeping her up. Very old, withered scales, that kind of stuff. And she says, you're back.
Yes, hello. We are just passing through Redglade and we are wondering how it was going with everything.
Good, the barrier's still strong. We've sent scouting parties out to bring back. It's actually a surprising good source of food, this you know.
Yes, well, I know very well. I have been enjoying the fish.
Thank God it's not a
Are we
siege.
sure that Aqua's is such a bad guy? We're just getting food from this.
Well, we know that the fog has expanded quite a bit more than it had originally.
There's
but-
sharks now. I don't know if you.
Yes, we've seen a few going around.
Yes, so
Large
it's obviously
ones.
getting worse. But if the barrier is still holding, that is nothing.
Still
to,
holding strong. The void glass is a powerful thing.
Okay, well, do
There
you
you
need
go.
anything else from us while we are here?
No, I mean, if you have any books or any documentation or historical things on Aquis or anything to do with
Oh, Mac.
it, I would like to read them over.
We
Possibly.
do not have any books
Possibly
on.
perform a scrying spell.
We do not have any books on Aquis, but we do know that it is a demon.
Okay, you do have the translation as well.
Oh, yeah, why not? I'll hand that over.
Okay.
Oh, and I also found this in a temple of Salacious.
What are you? Oh, the translation. You see, cast a little spell on her eyes, and you see they glow. She's like a light arcane blue,
Okay.
all completely glazed over. She's
Is she by any chance casting the spell Comprehend Languages?
yes.
Is that a spell you know?
I now know. Ooh.
She reads it, and she reads it aloud, and she says, "The 3 prophets shall summon him. They reign true, This world will drown. Where did you find this inscription?
Like I said before, we found it in a consecrated temple of Salacious to the never eat west. East.
That's the common translation.
Was that you or was that Remy?
That was Remy and me.
Three
The
prophets.
3 Aquan prophets shall summon him. They reign through this world will drown. That is
Maybe-
ominous.
Maybe we look for the 3 prophets. Maybe
Do you have any idea what these prophets could be?
Now I've just translated this for you. I know as much as you at this point.
Maybe.
I will get on it straight away and send. I'll try to send a raven for you if I can get one out. Maybe a courier.
Okay, well,
Hello, Chris. Nice to meet you. We have also made contact with the Archduke Radek in.
Stubborn man.
I don't know if he may be of use to you. We could bring a letter to you. I don't
He's of
know.
use to no one. I don't like him. What was that you lifted up?
he just pulled off his belt.
Ooh,
Getting ready.
ooh, excited.
Sorry.
Okay, well, offers there. I'm sure if you were to send a message to him, letting him know that you were working on the same case, maybe you could work together.
I'll try, but we've had bad experiences in the past. He's a bit of a bastard.
Yes, I put a curse on his head.
Yes. He's accursed, is he?
Yes.
Wow.
That'll play in later, don't worry about it.
That's a long game.
That's some foreshadowing
Yeah.
for the sequels.
Yeah.
Well,
She goes back to doing like alchemical work.
It was a pleasure to meet you, my dear.
She says, me. Likewise.
Yeah.
Let us. Where should we go?
I wouldn't mind going to find the elf queen.
The elf queen.
I wouldn't mind finding out about the elf queen because. Oh,
Ooh.
Someone's opening a little bevy over here.
because apparently there were eightlings seen in the
Yes, well,
elf queen sea, and
Is
We
this let's assume from what you've all told me that I know quite an extensive ordeal at this point. You've been doing some work for the orc gentlemen.
Yes, what-
Would it be worth calling in on them first?
Well,
Just,
it's on the way, I think.
what we have
it's on
done.
the way. Oh, it's on the
What
way.
we have done is we have told the orc man that we are going to possibly go and see the elf queen to possibly arrange a meeting between the two to hopefully arrange a truce until we can sort this Aquis situation out.
Okay, let's see if that happens.
Why not?
I'm a man who enjoys his politics, and I cannot say that.
Well, as an
This will
elf,
go well.
I think you have or a half elf, you have the best chance of persuading the queen. Because, as I
we'll
hear,
see.
she is a bit of a racist.
I am from that particular city myself.
Oh, you are?
I've got
Well, isn't that fortunate?
I might have a bit of an in with the elf queen.
What in would this be?
You'll find out soon. Callie's face spins at the screen.
Am I suddenly there?
Can't use that to fast travel.
Got it.
We just have to open the map and there'll be like a little pointer over the thing.
Oh yeah,
we
we can
double
double
click
click
on it.
Yeah, we have to
yeah.
look at a loading screen for a while.
Yeah,
And
there'll be,
then,
there'll be some useful tooltip spinning around.
Then we can spin like a rat or something. Yeah, we can spin it.
Interesting facts about like Callie and Remy.
Yeah.
And the world agenda.
Like,
Thomas,
like,
let's answer the
geez,
question.
like,
Can you quickly
useful
throw this up
healing
for us? Just make this happen. I guess then we're all off in our merry wagon
Yeah,
to whichever's closest between.
As
Was
we are
Gakko-
dealing with elves, would it be an idea to possibly leave Roxin behind, as elves and dwarves do not get on very well?
Well, what a very convenient plot point you.
I have brought up, and also he could help with the training of the Redglade troops.
I could do that.
Right.
Okay, I know how you
Sorry.
like to stay at one place, Roxon.
Yeah.
We share a very heartfelt goodbye.
Yeah.
As someone I barely know,
Hello.
I do my customary little short bow and leave on my.
Nice.
I give, you know what? I give him 10 gold, with, and I say get drunk for me.
Wait, how long does it take to get?
Can we
Will do.
hire someone to drive the carriage for us?
You can roll an investigation check to see if anyone's in town.
I want to drive the carriage. I need to learn again.
No, wasn't it? We were going to get Remy to learn for some reason.
14.
No.
You find someone who is not a local courier, but they are one from Abyssus. Just finished a job delivering a letter to someone's family member here.
Okay.
You find him because he's in this like standard like very like bog standard leather armor. He's got kind of like a short kind of cape on that comes down to about here, goes down the back, hooded that's bright blue, and it has a symbol of a pair of wings on the back, and that's basically the continent. That's the continent's.
Does he have lackeys with him?
Yeah, that's the continent's courier service, basically.
Okay.
UPS, they're called.
What would his going rate be? Hello, friend.
How long?
What would it cost for you to drive our carriage for a while?
What's a while? How long?
Until long enough until you can teach me to permanently be able to drive the carriage.
Well, it's about a month or two to learn something like that.
How
Typically,
much would that cost me exactly?
Oh, I would say for the 2 months, we'll call it 300. You don't have to be paid up front. A portion of it up front would be nice, but as long as I get it by the end of the month, then.
How much is a moonstone worth?
50 gold,
Okay.
I believe.
Just as the ghost is guarding, he'll be very upset if you sell that.
I'm gonna. How much down payment would you want? How much down payment would you want, good sir?
Well, I'd say at least a third.
Could we all chip in a bit of money?
I'm willing to chip in 20 gold.
Okay, I will put in 50 gold for now.
You see, this is younger guy. He's 20.
I've lost so much gold in like since the day started. I've lost a lot.
You see, he's a younger guy, 20s. He's a human. His name is Brian.
Brian. Hello,
My
Brian.
God, he's not called Darren.
Bryan.
I'm sure we're going to become good friends, Brian.
So,
That was so ominous.
show me to your
Have you not gauged me at all yet?
show me to your carriage, and we'll set off.
Yes, here it is.
Where first?
Could we go to the Elven city? I'm not sure of its name.
Would you like to avoid Eranon?
Eranon, yes.
Would you like to avoid the brutish orc camp, or go around?
Which one's on the
go
way?
through?
Uzgak
Uzgak
is
is
on
on
the
the
way.
way. Like the most direct route to Eranon, you would go through Uzgak.
Should we go to Uzgek first and just let them know that we're now giving us our full attention?
They might be a bit pissed off if we've taken this long, though. If we go back now...
Yeah, I wouldn't say we should go back with nothing. If we go back to the
It's more just letting them know that this now has our full attention, and we will be...
should have had our full attention from the beginning, really.
But they are aware that we have other things on our mind. I haven't met the man, I don't know how he is, but we can...
I say we go straight to the Elven city.
Okay, I'm willing to be able to...
That will make the journey a bit longer, but you will go avoid Uzgak.
Let's do that.
I think we should be there.
On your way out of Redglade, you're walking through. You riding through. Where are you all riding? Because Brian's on the front.
He's doing the stuff.
Where are you guys in relation to that? In the carriage, on the carriage?
I'm
sitting?
in. I am heavily in.
the
Sort of
carriage.
laid back, chilling.
Yes.
I'm sat on like the back, legs out.
Yeah.
Like.
The
Would
back
you not be learning
the,
from him?
the back.
Oh god, yeah. No,
So
I'm
you're
sat next to him.
Sat in front, learning from him.
I am perched on top of the
Okay.
Hey. It's Manga. It's Jack again, I think.
Hey, Jack.
Through,
That's tuning in, man.
Remy, you notice something weird. You've not actually seen birds flying around in the fog, just because a lot of them are being killed by the aquatic creatures.
You know what's coming.
You see an owl circling ahead, and you think, that's strange. I've not seen one in ages in the fog, because they get
It's
killed
weird.
by that.
Abelard? No. Wally's here.
You see it flies off
What?
into the woods.
That was weird.
Shortly after, you see a hooded figure approaching the carriage, coming from the brush rather than the road. This person
That's
has
how I like
a
it.
hood up, kind of greyish leather armour, various scratches all the way around from different beast claws, fangs, that kind of stuff. At his side is the head of some white furry creature with big horns.
A wampa.
Something you're not sure, you've not seen before. The owl is perched on his shoulder, and on his back you see he has a very strange blade that you've not really seen before. It's very... well, the handle looks ornate. You're not sure In what way? You've not seen a blade like this.
No,
So, Joe, if you'd like to go ahead and introduce your character as you walk out, ominously out of the fog.
Hello, my name is Yamashiro. I am a monster hunter. I am here from Redglade. I have heard of a problem with monsters, and I'm on my way out. And I was wondering if you could let me join you on the way out of Redglade.
No, thank you. Goodbye. No.
Alright, fuck off, Joe.
Just kidding.
This is all a plan to just fuck you
I'm
over.
just perched right on the top of like the
I'm still asleep on the inside.
Here
Also,
and
is there
down.
any scrap paper about I can borrow?
Hello, my
From
friend.
anyone in the room.
Hello.
How did you
Rip into small
come to
pieces.
this place?
I heard many a rumor about a fog infestation.
Yes.
With your very high perception, passive perception as well, you notice a largest creature, like, you know how like snakes would swim like that through like the fog, just off the opposite side from where you came from. Yeah, kind of like an eel. Like in the same way, like slithering, fairly large.
There
Size,
is
yeah.
something approaching. Upon the other side of which I am.
We all look that way.
I'm still dozing.
You can make perceptions, all of you. Oh, apart from you're inside
Yeah,
the carriage. You're inside the
I'm
carriage.
good. I'm having a good
Oh,
time.
crit 20.
Nice.
Uh,
You can make perception as well, Joe.
Which is that? 20.
Yeah, D20 and add your perception skill.
20!
Natural
Yeah.
20.
nice.
You two immediately
10.
You two immediately see this as to be some kind of
Damn.
actually no, this is
That's good.
Really good.
this beast is bigger than the sharks that you encountered by quite a bit. Like it is about what's the scale?
Have you seen anything like this before?
It's about 10 feet long. It's about 10 feet long, about 5 feet tall. It is a giant crocodile that is just swimming through.
Well, that is certainly new.
Christ. Wait, is a giant crocodile is bigger than a shark?
Yes. This is a
Is
shark.
this like that crocodile that people saw in the golf course the other day?
Oh, that was awesome!
The 17-foot crocodile, is it? Or bigger than
Yeah, yeah.
It's bigger.
Fucking
Jesus
Fuck, because that thing was huge.
Holy crap, I didn't realise you were in the same room.
We're alchemists.
How did you figure out that we were in the same room?
Editing.
Look, see this hand?
Whoa!
What?
Actually, Dan lives on the other side of the country. We've got a guy to pretend to be his hand.
Yeah.
So often
We have the hand guy.
Hey, hand guy, say hi.
We're joking, of course, we're all in the same
Yeah.
room. Anyway, giant crocodile.
Yes.
I say from inside the carriage.
Somebody should wake the elf up.
I jump on the carriage to make it shake.
Oh, that's fun, what?
What's weird?
She's only on my beauty sleep.
You actually don't need to sleep.
You see that with a critical
Why
fail.
not?
No.
Oh, I didn't sleep.
You're an elf. You meditate.
Ah,
For
I was meditating.
It's a good source of inner... It's a great source of inner peace.
In a piss.
You see with a critical.
Anyway, I'm awake now. What's happening, gentlemen? Who's
see-
this
you see-
potentially racist man at the front?
You see with a critical fail, the crocodile tries to like burrow itself near the bushes in some kind of attempt at stealth, but it got a 1, so
Oh, okay.
it does so poorly.
Okay.
And we both got crit successes. So.
Yeah.
What's with that tail sitting on that bush over there? I have a lot of questions. Can somebody be answered?
And it seems to be eyeing up your horse.
Well, this man just came off of the road and he introduced himself as a monster hunter, and I feel like he could probably be a valuable...
Okay, it now attacks. You saw it eyeing up your horse, and you explained to him what was going on.
Oh shit! I thought it was far away.
No, it's like right by the side of the road
Oh,
in
that
the
was
bushes.
It's far away as well. That's
Oh.
Yeah, no, I was.
I did not
Okay.
see that. I thought it was miles away.
No, not
I
not
was
Mars.
thinking it was like...
You're still in Redglade Forest.
No, I
I
know.
thought it was like 30, 40 meters.
That was why only he could see it. That's
Yeah.
why I thought it was that.
No,
far
that
away.
was just from because it was stealthing through, and because he's got a 21 passive perception,
Oh,
so he was
okay.
just like, I see it.
Oh, if it was that close, then yeah, I would have ranged attacks.
Okay, okay, all right.
So explaining.
Well, I've had no explanation.
We'll
There's
just-
suddenly a fucking crocodile's coming out.
We'll roll initiative.
Okay, roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh fuck! Alright.
Nice.
I'm rolling well.
Yeah.
+4.
Okay. Jamie.
I got 19.
Okay. Joe.
9.
Elliot.
15.
Nice.
So that.
Oh, Wally Wolf.
With a clean taste of
Tom?
twins.
23.
I call it a 20.
8 for Wally Wolf.
Generally.
I got 4.
Okay, Callie, you're first up. You're perched on top of this carriage. This huge crocodile is about 30 feet away from you.
Okay, well, because it hasn't taken a turn in the combat yet, I get advantage on this roll.
Yep.
To attack, I'm going to short bow it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's no okay.
And because I've got advantage,
It could be a sneak
can
attack.
do a sneak attack.
Yep.
That's going to be a non-natural 20.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Sweet. And that's what? 3d6? No, 4d6 now because my fucking sneak attack's gone up. Oh my god, 2 6s.
Nice.
One and a 2.
Did you do your regular damage with that as well? Your sword's damage? Or your bow's damage?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, both damage is 1d6 and then plus 3d6. Wait, so it's 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 damage together. Oh,
Nice.
plus my dex, which is 4, so 19 damage, sorry.
Okay,
Well,
okay, so you get a shot off right where its neck, well, where its quotation marks neck meets its body between the shoulders. It squirms.
Sorry, that was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
It squirms. Yeah, you seem to have got a good shot off on it.
Because it's short, though, I can't use a dagger. Can I throw it? No.
No, because you have to pull it you'd have to pull it out anyway.
I'm going to climb down off the carriage.
Okay.
Onto the ground, so I'm within range to radio if I want to.
It would be Jamie, but he's getting water.
I'm coming back!
Elliot,
Fuck!
you'll
Okay.
you'll get your turn after, don't worry.
How far away did you say he was again? Sorry?
About 30 feet.
About 30 feet. Alright.
In some bushes.
In some bushes. Okay, I'm going to cast a lovely little Aragorn Scorcher on him.
Yep.
What?
Aragorn Scorcher.
Cool.
It's an elemental evil spell. That's going to be what I need to do for that. Could the crocodile please make a dexterity saving throw?
DC
15.
fails.
Fails. Excellent.
Great.
That's going to be 3d8s of falling damage.
Oh, wow.
7. 6. 6. So 12 add 7, 19 fiery damage. Just pull back my bow, like ignites the string and there's not an arrow, but it kind of ignites.
That's pretty bad because your string is made of ice, if I'm not incorrect.
Yeah, but it's magic.
Oh.
And then just
Oh yeah, you did buy that,
line
didn't you?
of fire.
Yeah. Nice. And you see it, but it burns it through a bit. Being the weird kind of leathery, scaly kind of hide that it is, it doesn't completely burn, but you see it does a really good amount of damage to it.
Sick boy.
Some of the mist as well evaporates as it goes through, but then reforms immediately.
Oh cool. What's he gonna do?
So you just reached in front of Brian and just cast this thing. I should roll for Brian.
Brian.
Brian attacks?
You gonna attack that?
No, just in case he wants to run away or anything.
Okay. I like Brian, then he becomes a stable part of the community.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
Cool. Jamie, you get your go now.
Right, how far away from me is he?
About 30 feet.
30
If you've just stepped out of the carriage.
I have. I'm going to move that entire 30 feet towards him.
Yep.
And I'm going to attack him, but with it I'm going to make it a menacing attack.
Yep.
Which means I expend 1 superiority die, which I will rub out, and it means I get to add a d8 to the damage, and
Yep.
he has to make a... Is it wisdom? Yes, he has to make a wisdom save and if he fails, he's frightened.
Natural 20.
He's not frightened.
This thing is huge. There's nary a thing that it's afraid of.
Okay, either way, I got
Nice old English.
I got 22 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
So that is 9, 11 damage.
Did you
and
add
that's-
your D8?
Oh, and the D8, of course, thank you, sir. 11, 13 damage on the first hit. Of course, I now get 3 attacks, so I'm going to take both of them as well.
Yep.
Do I only have to roll 2 d20s or a d23?
D20 for each.
Okay. Second one, 6, so that was missed.
Yeah, it's gonna miss.
And the next one, that's not bad, that is 16.
Yes, that hits.
So that is...
That's with the short sword, isn't it?
This is my short sword. That is 6, 8. That is another 8 damage.
Nice. This thing's looking pretty bad.
So I just run in, I slice him and go boo. And it doesn't really do anything. And then I cut him again.
Okay. Now the crocodile's turn. This thing moves forward, so its tail is still by you, so it's not out of combat with you, so you don't get the attack opportunity.
Fuck.
It's going up near the front of the carriage. You're going to try and chomp at you, Remy.
Wait, how long is this thing? His tail's by.
Well, apparently longer than like.
I
30 feet
I
long?
said the thing wrong. I said the thing wrong. It is a huge beast, so
Okay.
it's the size.
It's huge.
In Tiamat,
Yeah.
it's the size of the dragons you're fighting.
Fucking
Not
hell.
in height, but in length.
Damn!
I misjudged. I would not have run face to face with it.
Oh god!
So it takes a bite attack at you, Remy, which is going to be,
Obviously, its AC is quite high.
which is going to just about hit.
Got it.
16 hits. It's not too bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that's going to be.
I shout that back and no one understands why. Callie, if you roll 16, you can hit. What are you talking about?
Roll
What are you talking about?
That's 20 points of piercing damage,
What's 16?
and now as it locks its jaws down on you, you're now considered grappled.
Oh fuck.
You can try to break free on your turn.
Through its face.
With its other attack, you see its tail go back and then just try and slam into you, which is going to be a natural 19. So that's going to be a 27. So I assume that hits.
Just now. I'm just guarding. Get that really high AC.
Okay, so that's going to be
Something like that.
18 points of bludgeoning damage.
18 bludgeoning. Cool.
Yes. And also I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
That's not good. I rolled 12.
12. Okay, yeah, you are. The sheer size of this thing's tail and the way it whips you just knocks you flat on your ass. You're prone.
Okay, cool.
Now it is Yamashiro.
Yamashiro. Can I ask what the the crocodile intelligence is?
You do not know.
Okay. I'm going to try and cast Animal Friendship then.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
So you mark off your first
so-
spell slot.
The beast intelligence is 4 or higher.
Okay.
If the beast intelligence is 4 or higher, then it's off else.
Yes. Okay. You see.
So if you go to your spell sheet, which is
Yes.
not with a pen, preferably with a pencil.
And then just mark them off like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when you drop 4
Okay,
damage,
so-
you can no longer use them.
As you cast this ranger spell from your hand, you see like the energy kind of try and take hold of it, and you can see from your from the way the spell's starting to react to this crocodile, you see that it has got low intelligence and it should be affecting it, but it's as if something is different about this specific kind of beast. You're not sure why. You think maybe because you guys would know that it's come from the water plane by some means or another. You're not sure how. It seems to not affect it. It seems to have the same magical properties as the mist.
How intense.
I love Yamashiro. He is fantastic.
What I like to think is you're trying to make friends with this, and I'm in its mouth.
Dude,
Go on, my friend.
Oh, he's also got a big beard as well, a big beard and hair back here. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, cool, see you me.
With a beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in that.
Not right now, but it can come back.
So obviously it doesn't affect it.
No, it doesn't. For some reason,
Is that an action or a bonus action?
That's an action.
Action, so you can kick it.
I can kick it.
Yep.
You could run. You could do a sweet running kick or a running punch. Your choice.
Can I kick it? Yes, you can.
Can I prepare for my next attack?
no, you can only do that if you've got an action left.
Oh, okay. I didn't have anything.
You can kick it or move.
I will move closer to it actually.
Okay, so you can move right up to it or
Yes.
near it. Okay, so you're right up on this thing now.
Right.
Wally Wolf.
Wally Wolf. Yeah. Time shine.
The horse begins to freak out a little as well.
Ah, shit.
Kill the horse.
I don't
No!
Why? What?
Actually, quick
Brian
question,
says,
can you make-
okay.
Yes, masters.
Quick question, can you make a spirit from a horse?
No.
Damn!
The man who kills the horse is the one who fails.
Oh no. Well, there we go.
Yamashiro says.
Brian is very confused as to what to do.
Yeah, Wally Wolf is gonna make. He's gonna, seeing I'm in trouble, he's gonna run up and attempt to bite the crocodile's.
Face.
He's gonna go. He's gonna go for the crocodile eyes.
Nice. Do you wanna Are you using the cooled shot feature
Yes.
for this? So it's going to be a higher AC for it.
Yep.
But if you hit, it will go straight for the eyes.
Yeah, we get disadvantage anyway, because I'm assuming I count as an ally within 5 feet.
Yes.
So, inside
Being
is
brought inside.
Yeah. So that's going to be. What does he get for hits? He's a direwolf, I think. Wait. Should have had this page.
So that he's going to have that much AC.
And then the Jeff kicks out. Oh, there you go. Sorry.
Everyone's on.
Okay, hang on, here we go. Sorry, actually got this already. Direwolf, here it is. To hit.
This is mine now.
A non-natural 20.
With the added AC, that just about hits.
Yes! Awesome. Yeah, he goes for the eye, and that's, I believe,
Oh.
2d6.
Could I repeat that, please, Yamashiro?
The one who kills the horse. I can't even do it from that book.
What?
Comments to say.
We need to get
The
Yamashiro.
one who kills the horse is the one who pulls the cart.
I just, oh my gosh, very wise words.
That's going to be
In the words
8
of
damage.
Wow.
Nice. And he is now partially blinded from that eye.
Cool. Can you make a strength saving throw, please?
I think it's War Alchemist.
Yes.
Wow.
That's going to be a 19.
He's not prone. That'd be good. Yeah, that's pretty much Wally Wolf
Okay.
done, I think.
Brian hops down off of the horse, is going to go ahead and try some animal handling to try and calm it down.
The crocodile or the horse?
Well, mate, watch it.
Okay.
Watch it.
Yeah, he runs up to the horse, begins stroking it, taking its attention away from
it's a
the
horse.
huge
It's a
crocodile.
crocodile.
Back to the top, Callie.
Get your sea moving on.
Can I
Oh, good post. He's Australian. He's getting positive.
What a beauty!
Crikey, mate, what a shit.
Sadly, no,
We're
but
gonna
you
try
can
and
have
time
inspiration
this.
for that.
Cheers, mate.
He said it.
I said what a beauty then.
Yeah.
So, do I have an ally within 5 feet?
Yes. Technically, everyone's within 5 feet of it.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
that's slightly less.
yeah.
Okay.
Do
Yes.
I get advantage?
Is this-
If you choose to be.
Do you choose to be?
Oh,
No, your life is very much on point with
Are
this
you
question.
within 5 feet of Wally Wolf?
Depends where you move. You can try and run and jump up to the other side of it,
I'll do that.
but I'd require an athletics check to see how far you can jump.
Athletics.
Yes.
2 seconds.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Should the owl gold or?
I should have done.
Or is this like?
It's just a 10.
The owls from
Oh.
Nico.
Okay, so you
He's a cat.
run, jump, misinterpret the distance, and actually land flat on the back of the crocodile.
Okay, am I within 5 feet of Wally Wolf? Yeah, at all?
No. But there are allies within 5 feet of it anyway. And you are on its back, so
Okay.
nice.
Pull my rapier down into it.
I'm going to make the best of a bad situation.
22.
Yeah, that hits.
Good.
He's done it, boys.
What a beauty.
So that's 9.
Yeah, very good.
15. Oh. 15, 16, 17.
Yeah.
Not so bad, eh? 17.
I'll bring it up for you.
That's 21.
Nice. So you plunge the rapier straight through the back of this thing. It doesn't come out the other side just because of how thick it is. It's hard to get it through the hide at first, but you force it in. It squirms and starts to rotate a bit but you notice that Remy, you notice that the jaws loosen on you,
Okay.
and this thing just
Actually, they just tighten because it's rigor
Yeah.
mortis.
and then this thing just drops to the ground dead.
Yeah, I did it, everyone.
Oh, thank God for that. I'm going to climb out of its jaws.
The monkey who claims victory is the first to lose.
What about the cat? This is going to become a theme with you. What about the cat in the jaw of the crocodile?
I pull you out of the jaw.
I got that myself, thank you.
In the
I
jaw,
pull you out of the jaw.
I already said it. Oh.
Okay.
in the jaw of the crocodile, any Samaritan is an angel.
There it is.
Very, like out of character for me, but okay, let's go with it.
We got back in the
Well done, Brian, for keeping your cool in the combat, even though that was a terrifying.
Wait, is combat over?
It's dead.
Yes.
Killed it.
Oh shit, I didn't notice it. Cool.
You know, you're just staring at the squirrel.
I get them. Ah! Oh, okay.
The crocodile is dead.
Okay, I sheathed both my swords.
Nice.
Ow! Ooh. Oh, stabbed.
Let us continue onwards towards the Elven City with our new comrade.
Is someone going to explain who this man is to me?
Well, would you like to do it yourself?
My name is Yamashiro. This is my owl Neko.
Okay.
I am very honored to meet you. I am a monster hunter.
Fair play. I'm Chris. I'm half elf.
Sweet.
Enforcer is the name I'm given from time to time.
Enforcer.
What?
Enforcer-san.
Just out of curiosity, what alignment are you?
I am.
Chris wouldn't know.
I would, but just because it says chaotic evil. I remember you saying chaotic evil.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be chaotic. Good. Sorry, I put
That's chaotic evil.
Chaotic.
My bad, I did it quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So let's make it short.
Are you just hopping in the carriage then? You just going up?
I'm going to go back in the carriage and meditate. This is an elf thing, right, guys?
Cool. I will continue learning. It's going to have a long rest traveling.
I wish to
Depends
travel with
on
Remy.
if there's any encounters on the way.
I wish to-
Come join me.
First day.
I wish to sit with Remy.
Nice. First day goes fine.
Okay.
So that does count as long rest.
That does count. Awesome.
For the
So it's now long rest. So we're all fully healed.
And we get health and your spell slots back.
So many days. It's about It's about 2 weeks from Redglade to Erin as well. Going the long way
2
round.
weeks?
Yeah,
For
2
this
weeks.
journey,
Did you say your name was Remy?
Yes, yes it is.
Ah.
Yeah. Oh wait, I lost my accent. No,
yes.
Rajit has words if you are going. There we go, that's how I get my accent back.
I love how Eric, like, with most accents, there's like a line that you need to say to get back into it.
For this journey, if these guys are on the front of the carriage, these two, while I'm perched on the top, and I just sort of climb and sort of hang down and talk to Yamashiro.
Yeah.
Ask him what his favourite monster to slay is.
My favorite monster to slay. Ooh. I am very favorable to monstrosities.
Monstrosities.
While in the back end,
Nice.
meditating, the rest here.
I'm just sort of
This Chris is very noisy. Yes.
For an elf, he seems to have a very peculiar sleeping pattern.
Ah.
Over about the
The
second day, you've got to the edge of the Great Plains now that you're going into. These are like expansive flatlands known for a few hills here and there, ravines, rivers, that kind of stuff. Known for their nomadic tribes of different factions. Very barbaric kind of lands. You get to a point where it's very overcast, raining, it's not very nice weather. You come to a divot in the road that seems to have been completely flooded, that the horse and carts can't seem to pass through easily without anything. This just seems to be a obstacle in the way. What would you guys like?
Just backtracking, because I've got to ask. As leaving Redglade, do you happen to notice any particular characters such as an orc or maybe a halfling that's twice the size as it should be?
No.
Damn. Okay, the time does not caught up yet, guys. So we can't get through, the carriage can't get through without some kind of assistance.
No. It's a new kind of encounter I'm trying.
Because we now have a horse and carriage. I mean, we could try and lift it.
Wait.
It's very stormy, super windy, there's lightning striking.
How deep is this river that's formed across the road?
You can, from the looks of it, it's like, it's not like just a small divot, it's like, if you imagine like two hills that go down into like a valley.
Yeah.
It's been like hammering it down for the full day. It looks like it was a smaller river that's now gone up, and it's about 6 to 7 feet deep.
67 feet deep.
627.
Yeah, 627.
How wide is this divot?
It's to get across at its narrowest point, it would be 15 feet.
Okay, what I'm going to do, how wide is the cart?
So it can fit two of you across. So I'd say about 10 by 10. cart? Is that real? I don't know the size of actual carts, so
Yeah, 10 feet wide sounds about right.
I would say maybe
About 30 feet.
6 by 10 maybe.
6
It's not a huge.
yeah, actually, yeah, it's more like it's probably gonna be 6 by 10.
So
Yeah,
10 long, 6 wide.
Yeah.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is using my shape water spell.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm going to cast it a number of times.
I'm gonna roll a percentile. Just do.
And I'm going to, because I can't get rid of the water, but what I can do is...
If anyone wants to confirm this roll, they can. I set a goal for 5%.
Well, as in out of 100.
Yes.
Yeah,
If you want to confirm this roll.
You rolled 2.
Yes.
0, 2.
At that point, a bolt of lightning hits the wheel of the cart, and it tips. It doesn't set on fire, luckily, but it just splinters and tilts. You're all taken aback.
Holy shit!
Everyone who's sat on the cart, I'm going to need to make a dexterity saving throw.
I just want to point out, I lost a character and I was so excited that we got a fucking car and you're already taking it from
Hey,
me.
that roll, it's unlikely I was going to roll below a 5.
It was already. Well, a dex roll.
Yeah, you're
14.
you're inside the cart, so you don't need to. It's you 3 and Brian.
Oh, okay.
I was still about to cast my spells by the river.
Oh, okay, so it's you. Sorry, it's you 2 and Brian. Brian with a natural 1 plummets straight off the cart.
Oh, good.
Brian!
It's fine. He just falls a couple feet
Brian!
to the ground.
At this point, like,
I was just really
stop
hoping
meditating. Look,
Yeah, you don't notice it as the cart just
oh, more
You barely noticed it.
boys.
so you quite easily manage to hop off. And Yamashiro?
I get out.
17.
Plus-
Yeah, you
7, so...
24.
Yeah.
So you both very easily just managed to hop off. It's Brian face down in the mud.
But I am
Coming in,
your...
I
back at it!
I climb down and help him up and brush him off.
The man covered in mud often has the cleanest conscience, I heard.
How did you have that accent? It's the same as mine.
I suffer from Simon syndrome.
Quite a lot of characters go in this world.
Yeah, they seem
I get out at this point and survey the situation. So we're going to have a cart, 7 feet worth of water mud in front of us, and a broken wheel.
Wait, so how did this spell that Elliot was casting?
Do not worry, I have a solution.
Okay.
Do
He hasn't done it yet.
this,
I'm quite clever, I can assure you. I summon 8 horses!
What?
I have this spell that conjure animals, and I can summon 8 beasts of challenge rating 4 or lower. So I summon 8 riding horses.
Has it got to add up to 4, or is it just...
I can summon 8 beasts of challenge rating quarter or lower.
Yep.
Dude, why?
We'll see.
Also, I want to thank whoever did the printing for me for giving me 2 blank spell sheets. Thank you so much.
And
Thanks to our sponsor, Pin.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
then what I'm going to do
Blank spell sheet.
into the water is cast shape water a number of times to freeze several, because I can freeze water in a block of 5 by 5.
Yep.
So I'm going to freeze it 2 wide and then enough across the river. So there's like an ice road across this ditch.
Yep.
And then attempt to, using some of the rope that I have in my backpack, attach the horses to the cart and use the 8 horses to pull the cart minus the wheel with the original horse across the ice road.
Okay, so the cart's just...
Yeah, the 8 horses obviously needed to pull the cart with 1 wheel.
Okay. Spectral... Oh, you just summon horses, like actual horses. They're not spectral.
Actually, hang on. I actually don't know. Let me find out for you. Fey spirits. So much like Wally Wolf, they are a Fey spirit.
So, I'm going to need you to roll animal handling for the one horse that is not a Fey spirit.
Okay. Can Brian help me here?
Yes, it's sure. Yeah, so you have he's assisting, so you have advantage.
Animal handling. Okay, that's going to be a 22.
Yep, so you managed to calm the horse from the storm, and mainly the storm and the water. Is it just you going across with it at first, or is everyone going across at the same time?
I'll get back here.
Probably lightest weight possible we're going to want going across this.
Oh yeah.
I will wait for you.
Yeah, I'm still brushing off Ryan.
Because I'm guessing the horses don't weigh anything because they're spirits. But
Yeah, and
I'll walk alongside.
okay.
don't walk all the way.
With hands.
No, I mean, we're in a dip, aren't we?
an ice bridge going across that Elliot's made.
Oh, wait for it to... Okay, I thought we were in like a gorge of sorts.
Okay, that drops this considerably. I'm going to need you to roll a percentile.
Okay.
Yes.
And I've set
I
it.
didn't go in, I'm now waiting because I realised
If you get below a certain number, something happens.
33.
Okay, yeah. The ice begins to like crack in certain places here and there, but it managed to stay intact for luckily for the entirety of the thing.
I have done it!
It's now across. Nice.
Shall we now one by one go across?
Anyone who is
gross way possible.
Anyone who is religious as well may roll a religion check.
Oh, I am religious.
And religious.
Oh shit! Yeah, 22.
14.
You both know that storms of this kind,
40.
Shut up!
that mainly happen in the Great Plains or sometimes at near mountain tops, are often related to Folmar the Bolt King, which is the god of lightning, basically.
Can I...
He is a brother of the god that
Can
you
I make
worship,
a
Folius.
short prayer to this god to make sure his lightning does not strike our carriage again?
Can I make a prayer to my own god? I'll see if you can make him stop it.
Do you want to confirm this roll? This is a
Another
1.
percentile? You have rolled a 1.
As you say
Out of
this,
100.
as you say this prayer,
Yeah.
Another bottle.
as if in a sign of anger, right next to you, a bolt of lightning just not hitting you, but right next to you, just kicks up a bunch of dirt and water.
Why
Um,
are you angry at that?
You relate this to be this is indeed one of his storms because he is one of the evil gods and does not take kind. Basically, what you would know is that all the elemental gods are brothers and sisters, and they do not like each other.
Oh. Well, maybe that was a mistake.
I mean, my god is lesser but also evil. Am I cool? Because I also made a quick prayer.
Nothing seems to.
Nothing happens?
Which god do you worship?
Oh god, remind me. It was like one of...
You really should.
Really
Really should have wrote it down.
We talked about it for like 10 minutes. I remember it.
Was it that one, Cyric?
Yes, it was Cyric. I make a prayer to both him and Cyric trying to make it stop.
Nothing seems to happen. The storm continues. So, are you guys walking across the ice road?
Yeah, mate.
But what I'll do is I will repair the ice with shape water so that it's no longer cracked.
Nice.
And shall we go across on the side of me? Sorry, boys. Stop saying gentlemen. Whatever I want.
How old are you?
Oh, that's a question about that.
You're probably the only person who is
Normally
That's me.
aged.
You're a half elf. Why would you be normally aged?
I'm 25,
Oh, then I'm probably the oldest.
You're 100 and something.
I am. No,
I didn't know that.
I'm 60.
Oh,
Like, elves live for like fucking ever and you're only 25. You're like 3 years old, mate.
Oh, this is a weird lifestyle. Okay, I'm gonna cross the bridge first.
Yeah, it seems to be fine. Your guys' weight is fine. It's just mainly the weight of the carriage that.
Okay.
Right, but we still need some way to repair the carriage wheel. Is there any like remains of it, or can you just like explode?
It's just sent into shards, basically. There's like a third of the wheel still attached to the carriage, but the rest was just shards, like
Using my slight. Oh, there's no trees around.
Can I
Oh, there's no trees around
Can
there.
I do something slightly Disney princessy?
Go on.
And
You can
use
try.
animal friendship to get all the little critters to come around and help bring the carriage across.
Yeah, there's a few like rodents around.
Okay.
You can just. I'm gonna need a roll. I'm gonna need roll and add your spell mod, which is wisdom, I think.
Wisdom.
So, yeah. So just the wisdom modifier.
13.
Nice. So you passed it on a couple of the smaller like rodents, like rats, some ferrets nearby.
Yes!
That kind of stuff.
I need those.
Yeah, and they scatter off. Bring little bits of wood, maybe about this big at most. There doesn't seem to be much because it's the Great Plains. But they are helping in a way, gathering. You eventually get like about a good like like a nice bundle of various woods.
Would I, using my woodworking slight expertise, would I be able to fashion this into some sort of wheel shape?
Try. You'd be the best suited to.
Okay.
Can we not use the spare wheel that we've got on the boot?
Do we have spare wheels?
Didn't buy one.
That would have been
We didn't spend the extra money on it.
Hindsight is 20.
They should have got
We
extended
should have got
warranty.
this slash resistant coating. Yeah, there's not really a style like. Oh, can Wally Wolf cast? I'm gonna get Wally Wolf to cast guidance on me for this.
Yep.
Which I believe gives me a +D4 this roll.
Yep.
Would I have advantage on this? Being a woodworking expertise?
No, you get your proficiency.
I get my proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Okay. That's at least something. Okay, 19 adds a D4, 2, and my proficiency bonus. That's going to be a lovely little 24.
It's very rudimentary, but it works.
It's rudimental.
There's a slight kink, so it'll go around and go.
I can live with that.
But it works.
Yeah!
So you don't have to get us to the next forest.
Can I fill in the kink with some like dried food?
No. It won't really stick there.
I hate
And it'll
that
get
kink. I
dislodged.
hate that king.
Stop shaming my king.
God damn it.
I know it's going to work it somewhere. Yeah, let's continue on to the Elvish City then.
Okay, the rest of the journey seems to be fairly fine. You get into this jungle, basically. Very, very homey feeling from Callie.
And
Oh, is it my home?
And you, yeah, near enough. Yeah, this is the jungle that Aaron is based in.
So I know these trees pretty well. So instead of being on the top of the carriage, can I just swing from branch to branch?
Yeah, certainly.
Can I do this?
You're very much at home here, doing that. You approach to where you know.
I'll sit at the back of the car and just enjoy the view as we go by.
You approach to where you two would know the entrance to Erin would be before your horse stops, and Yorishimo, you, with your amazing passive perception, you realise that you guys are being watched right now. And with that, a single elf in this pitch black armour. He has black veins going through his skin and going up his neck as well. Regular elf, he just seems to have black veins. This pitch black armour. He has a scimitar on his back and a longbow in his hand with an arrow not.
Do we all see this now? Or
Yes.
Is it just,
Where is he?
You got the feeling you were being watched by multiple people, and then he steps out in front of the car.
In front of the car. I had no idea this is happening.
And he's aiming an arrow at Brian, who's driving the cart. You're sat
Boy,
before him, I guess.
I dive in front of Brian.
I put my arms in front of
He
mine, like,
What brings you here, travellers?
Has he seen
These
me on the
lands
tree?
are not allowed to outsiders unless they are granted permission.
What's happening? And then at this one, I walk around the side of the car to the front.
well, a friend here will explain our situation.
Me?
You are from here!
Hello. We are simply adventurers. We are here on a epic quest of sorts to attempt to sort out a certain potentially earth-ending battle that's going on around the world. I'm from Erin myself. I thought that it would be useful to come and have a word with people here.
We would like to
find-
parley with the Elven Queen.
And that.
No one sees the Elven Queen unless she deems it fit.
Well,
Because
must go home then.
because you are amongst them, we will allow you into the village.
You will
But
find
know that
I
you
own
will
property here.
know that you'll be watched in every move that you make.
Slight problems. Good to know. Let's go.
well, I am used to that.
And with that, you see about 8 more elves drop down from trees that are near you and follow rank with this this guard who begins leading you guys, and they're basically surrounding you to guide you into the city.
Just before we continue, question to you. You've read my backstory.
I have.
Of course, me and my mother lived in Arrowden.
Yeah.
She's dead. Would I still own the house?
You're not sure if you've not been back here. You wouldn't know.
Okay, cool.
Just before we continue into Erin, can I climb up to a tall tree?
As soon as you begin climbing, you are told to get down from.
Fucking monkey!
Yes, yes, and they massacred your people. So
That's fucked up. You know,
Yeah, it was at the time. Maybe we should avoid climbing the trees for now.
I want to see my house. I just want to know that it's still there.
Well, we can go later.
A monkey kept in a cage is a monkey hungry.
True.
Yes.
I like you a lot.
Alright, fine.
Thank you.
I walk along the floor on
No, we go around.
and I make a point of showing I'm not happy about it.
You're brought into this city. You see on like it's a hill that leads up plateaus and then leads up and plateaus again. At the very top is this large ornate building made out of woods with very nice intricate carving and trees kind of wrapping around it, very nature orientated. There's a massive hollowed out tree that kind of takes your eyes upwards and you actually see in the treetops above you, that's where the city is. All the housing and stuff is above with little walkways going between these massive trees. They actually live up and in the trees. There's a few buildings on the bottom. There seems to be a temple of some kind that seems to be some kind of god that you guys don't recognise. There appears to be a few stores. You can. Oh, you lived here. You would know what this is. Sorry, let me.
Just outside and
Yes.
here regularly.
Let me just pull up the gods. Of course, my bad.
Gods?
Yes. So we've got a temple here. We're not sure whose it is.
How's it going?
Jamie used to live here. I used to rob everyone here blind. So I probably robbed you at some point. Like, you don't know that, but I probably robbed you.
Can I roll passive perception to find out who it was?
Stop fucking nagging.
First, you can't roll passive perception. Is the player's handbook there?
Yes, it is.
Why, yes!
I always keep it right on.
Well, yes, it is. From 1999.
Get it from your local gaming store.
Damn, that's a cheap player's handbook.
How much was that?
23?
Where did we get it?
I think we got it.
$22.99.
Discount.
You can buy this one.
Sponsored by Pins.
You can buy this one for £300.
Yeah,
If you want to see the label.
or just donate anything.
We will all sign it.
Or just donate $23.99 so that we can get another player's handbook.
And then we'll sign that one.
But keep it.
The god of Corellan Lorethian, which is an elven deity of the arts and magic.
So just that would be on the lower level.
That's on the lower levels because it's a building made out of stone.
So it wouldn't be supported in the
Yes. Also, there's a few other buildings. There's what appears to be a blacksmith's. You know, there's food storage down here. It's a blacksmith / tailor, which is where they make the custom shade mail armor that they have. In the center is a shade mail.
Shade mail.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Does that mean out of like people?
No.
No, it's made out of creatures from the jungle. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's made out of basically there was a big magical calamity no one knows about in the forest. This is what your people and the elves fell out over because your people didn't want to use it and the elves did, so the elves massacred your people and continued to make armor out of it. There's this big statue of a elven warrior with two very nice scimitars in his hands, raising one of them. This is Elel, E-L-E-L. Not after Death Note, surprisingly. I made this ages ago.
Oh,
That is just a coincidence.
Yeah.
He also has the ability to kill anyone he chooses.
Whenever he sits down, he crosses his legs as well.
So he says,
And he holds everything like this.
yes, he does. He says, the leader of the guard says, you'll be watched everywhere you go. You will not be
Yes,
but will be unseen.
I wish to thank you for your hospitality.
Basically, he was.
I don't.
What you would know about LL is that he is a legendary hero. Like he was someone who did a great deed in the past for the elves. Actually, got them this place here. Defeated some kind of great evil that has just been lost to time.
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard
He's not actually.
It's not him. He died ages ago.
I'm saying it's a statue, yes.
Okay.
I have a proficiency with disguise, so
That's cute.
can I disguise myself as not an ape?
You could certainly try. Have you got a disguise kit with you? Then no.
Just take some leaves. Just put the leaves all over my face.
I mean, we have legs, we could shave you. Like a baby.
Have you ever seen a shaved apeling?
That's terrible.
I want to.
Oh, God.
You also know from
The
what
shaved apeling.
The sheep eat
you know from what
is
Morlin.
more fearsome.
You know from what Morlin told you that there is he has an informant
Okay.
here.
Wait, who has an informant here?
Morlin, the war chief,
Oh, yes, he does.
but you're not sure who.
Perception.
That would be fun. It's the forest. This is what I said.
That's how it works. Perception.
Just perception.
Perception.
I perceive all.
I perceive everything.
Well, how would we go about acquiring a meeting with the Elven Queen?
The Elven Queen.
So we need to arrange some sort of parlay.
I guess we would have to go to her office.
Would
Are you not told?
no, I am. Would I be able to go to treetop?
You can. It's about half a day out from Eranon.
Let's chill here for a while. Let's go talk to the office of the Queen, see if we can put up a meeting.
I would like you to show me what it means to chill.
I pull out the spell Ice Knife.
You see, as like other like just common wood elves, like the peasants basically, walking around, you're getting a lot of looks.
As a cat person, yeah, I imagine so.
As a cat person, a human, and a monkey man.
Would I know
I thank them for having me.
Would I know anyone in this
In the circle?
As in people who are looking at us, would I know any? As someone who grew up.
No, they're just normal people. The people that you would know that are still around would be Fainriel, who is the keeper of the rookery, bird place that sends messages. You would know possibly the priest Aeliel. The queen is called Nimblebury Dane.
Okay.
And you'd also know. Actually, you know quite a lot of people. You'd know Dalen, who is the tailor, who's the person who makes chainmail armor, and his husband Gwaelin, who is the blacksmith.
Okay. Would they have known me when I was growing up here?
They may remember you, then maybe not. You don't have to.
Okay. I mean, I'm going to assume that they don't now, but okay.
Can I start making a carving of LL?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, sure.
Make a few little. I'm going to go ahead and make 3 little carvings of him.
Okay, so I would say that would take about, and over the next hour of stuff, you're just whittling away.
Oh, that's something I want to ask you. I'd love that you make these little carvings. Can you make one for me?
What would you like me to make it of?
Just a person without any features, just completely blank.
A featureless person. It's an odd request, but
It is.
you have. We've fought together, so I would
I have need for it.
I would like to visit the nearest pub and drink.
There is a tavern on the upper level.
I would like to go with you.
I'll go to the tavern. I'll continue doing my wood carvings there.
Okay.
Quietly, I nudge Yamashiro and just say that we know there is no reforms here. Just keep an eye out to see anyone questionable. Then we will approach them in a polite manner.
If I'm left alone, I'm going to die.
Stick with us.
The pub that you would know is probably the one where you're going to get the least amount of hassle would be Top Hollow, which is basically a treetop that has been hollowed out into a bar. This is the one where they typically allow, when other races come in, this is the one they go to. They're allowed in, but they still are quite standoffish.
I'm just.
To a place with alcohol and elves. If I'm there, they're going to be like, oh, a monkey person.
You can
let's kill him.
So you know your family is possibly here, or apelings of some variety
Yeah,
are
can
here.
I wander off to try and find my family?
Yeah.
Can I just say I'm admiring the woodwork of this place? Like,
Yes.
a lot. As a woodworker myself.
So
if you would like to stick with him and make sure it doesn't get killed.
With the worst people to stick together.
Yes, but also
I'll
from working with all of us, I can pretty much assume that he's the most powerful of all of us. So if anyone's going to save him in that situation.
Well, I appreciate the vote of confidence, but I am thirsty.
Maybe we could.
You guys
Then we could join us at the.
So you three, so you three got to Top Hollow.
Let's stop on.
Okay, I'll deal with Kali first. You're looking around. You go on up to the town hall, basically, which is the big building at the very top that's on the ground. This is typically where your brother and your father would work. Your father, obviously, has been retired for some time.
Yeah.
But he is the one you see, actually. He's carrying...
My father?
Yes, he's greyed, he looks... While he is still strong, he is a lot weaker than he was when he was in his prime. You see he's struggling to carry a very large stack of timber over his shoulder.
Yeah.
And he sees you and he just immediately drops it, runs and picks you up and gives you a big...
Oh, just before he sees me, actually, just
Yeah,
before all of that
sure.
happens. I see him, and can I take a small bag, I guess, for the money, if I've got one, fill it with, I'm going to say 150 gold.
Yeah.
Just have this little bag, and just toss it so that it
He does so. You do so. He sees it, and that's when he turns around, looks at you, drops the pile of wood, scoops it up, and then gives you a hug.
Poppy!
Boy, I wasn't expecting to see you.
I wasn't expecting to see you, especially here.
Yes, troubling times. They're at war, you know.
Who? Wait, the elf?
Yes.
The elves, yeah.
With the orcs. They as part of the treaty, I've been conscripted to work again. Didn't really have a choice.
Yeah.
It's killing me, but it's putting food on the table for your mother.
Well, I'll keep sending as much as I possibly can. That's 150 gold.
You don't need to do this for us, but I appreciate it.
I wish to. So is
What would be better is you take it. Go to the rookery, send it to your mother.
okay.
I'm
gonna
living
do that.
here for the time being.
Oh god.
Your brother too. He's also living here. Kempe. He's doing more of the heavier lifting.
Of course.
This is
He was always
tiring work.
See him walk around, I feel like holding a full boulder on his back.
They don't even need the ball.
Yeah, his father and his brother are basically like silverbacks.
So fucking hell.
Yeah.
What was wrong with you?
No, his mother's like more of a chimp. His father's more of a silverback.
Okay.
So yeah.
So he's got bad.
I don't get badges, I'm fucking sick, thank you very much.
Great.
Yeah.
So what are you doing back here? You're alone?
No, I've got some friends. I've met some friends. We went to
He go-
Redglade. I went to Redglade, as you know, to perform at a festival. Have you heard about the fog?
No, I've been here. I've not heard anything.
Oh, God damn. There's some bad stuff going on there. I explained it all before.
Yes, that does sound bad.
Basically, I have been hired to lead the resistance of the Fog Man, and I've gathered up a group of adventurers. One of them is his name is Remy. He's a cat. We love him, and we've got some new recruits as well. One of them is
Nice.
and
Well,
and Chris.
If I die here, I know that I'll die happy knowing that you've made something of yourself.
Well, he's actually projecting real emotions towards his own father.
So sad. Oh. Tell him London.
I love you too, son.
Oh my goodness, this is like Black Panther. I've got a mission, Dad.
Yes.
Basically, what we're trying to do is create a truce, almost a meeting for truce, for peace between the elves
Sorry.
and the elves.
That's a bold mission. One that's unlikely, but I will support you all the same.
The orcs are 100% up for it. The orcs are the ones who suggested it, they sent us in.
I doubt that.
Oh no, they did.
I have my he looks around. He says, "Come here, boy," and he climbs up. He climbs up a bit of a tree.
Yeah.
So it looks like you're sat just kind of like talking. And he says, "I have an informant here. I hear that the orcs have recently won a battle against them.
Against
The elves. Yes, they're celebrating now as we speak. Apparently, full-scale war or invasion is going to happen soon."
So, are you saying the orcs lied to us?
No, this has been very recent. This battle was a couple of days ago, if that.
So,
The orcs massacred them.
the orcs may have changed their
There was a spy party that was, I believe, the Queen sent out. I don't know too much. There's an informant here in town. I'm not sure if you know. He's I'm in contact with him.
Well, as far as I knew, the orcs were looking for peace, but if there's recently been a massacre, I might have to...
Yes. As far as I know, I don't know the details. The Queen sent some people to ambush them, but it didn't go in their favor. Turns out Shurod, I think he's called, was with that particular band of orcs, and brutally killed them all and sent their heads back to the Queen.
Oh no. Well, we're trying to do everything that we can to make sure that everyone's fighting together against the greater evil, which is, of course, this war regard.
Yes, I'm sure. But as you know, orcs and elves, these elves especially, are stubborn people.
Fuck.
Can you please say, Dan, I used to be an adventurer like you in that accent?
I used to be an adventurer like you. turns up an elf, doesn't he?
Yes!
You know what, Dad? I hadn't even considered it up until now, but it's really strange that we have totally different accents.
Yes, you got that from your mother, I think.
Yes, I'm going to assume so.
Son!
How is Mama doing?
She's good. I've not seen her in a few weeks, but I hear she is well from her letters.
And my other brother?
Yes.
I'm looking
Key
for...
is good.
Killy? Isn't that his name?
Key.
Key?
Yeah, that's what you gave me. Khii.
Oh, of course. Key.
Key.
Good brother.
Adopted. I'm glad. He's still working to
Maybe the other mic.
Yes, he's still scavenging where he can.
scavenging. Good. Well, I'm glad you're all safe. I might.
Are you? I've got to ask.
Yes.
Father's Inquisition. Are you working with the elves on this?
Am I working with the elves?
Yes, on this. Is this why you've come here to side the elves?
I've been sent here by the orcs. But all I want is peace. I'm not trying to work against anyone. I'm working for everyone.
Okay.
As far as I know.
If you're still going down this piece of route, talk to Alien.
Talk to Alia.
Yes.
She's the queen.
Tell him.
Oh, who's Alia?
Tell him Kimbe sent you.
Kimpe. My dad.
Yes. She is yes, me.
Who's Kimpe? I'm Kimpe. What are you
No,
talking
my dad is.
He is the priest at the temple.
Okay. Wait, you're Uncray though, yeah?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm great. That's what I meant.
He's
Okay.
a religious man.
Sorry, that's my. That's
Okay.
the-
Silly boy! Silly boy!
Silly boy. Silly boy. He's saying that to you, though.
Okay. I'm sorry, Dad. So he's asking if I'm working for the elves.
Yeah, he was. You can roll insight to see if.
Yeah, no, I want to know. I don't fully understand, really. Fixed it. Wait,
Hey.
what's going on?
I don't
What
know.
is that?
We'll see how your father feels about it. Were you gonna come straight, or are you gonna,
What is it inside? Oh, 6.
You know what they say about older generations.
Knowing. I'll give you advantage because it's your father.
Yeah.
If you
Roll again.
You got advantage.
Oh, 12.
You pick up that there's a sense of worry in his voice.
Yeah.
You know that even though he's the one who abandoned the tribe and to make peace with the elves, he still holds a resentment towards them and would be worried if you were outright siding with siding with the elves. You think that he wouldn't like that. You think he's just worried about that.
Okay.
But you know, no matter what you do, he'll support you because
Yeah.
he's your father.
So he wants you to support the orcs.
Fucking dads.
What?
Not necessarily. You get the idea that he doesn't necessarily want you to support the orcs, but he is working with this Aliel. But you get the idea that not necessarily support the orcs, but he wouldn't.
Is Aliel the
Yeah.
orc contact? Sorry, I missed a little bit.
You wouldn't be. It's what's been inferred.
Okay.
Because your father's been talking to him.
And
I obviously don't know any of this is my
Um,
character, but
can I just assure him that all I'm trying to do is like follow in his footsteps and bring peace? Because that's what he did.
I trust.
And
I
that's-
trust that.
Yeah.
Elliot, I hate to put this out. We're in the north. We're in an elven bar right now.
we are, but we have no idea what Evermead is.
Well,
But we can find out.
Well, I do trust that certain situations call for different measures. I must go for peace at the time, and I wanted to see the elves pay for a while. But if peace is what needs to be sought, then peace is what needs to be sought. You are now one of the men of the house. You do what you think is right, as I had to do.
So does it look like the
I'm
orcs?
sure whatever choice you make will be the right one.
This is some deep shit.
Does it look
No
like
matter what you do, we will get to the end of this campaign.
Does it currently look like the orcs are winning then? Does it look like the orcs?
After this last battle, it seems that way, but I'm not allowed out of the city, so I do not know for sure. I only know what Aliel tells me. Anyway, I need to get back to work. There's
That's okay.
cats down the road lollygagging.
I give him one of those handshakes where you
Someone
go
steal your sweet
and
little.
grab each other's arms.
He does that, and in his hand pretty much encompasses your entire arm. And then he
Help!
Stay safe.
The Lannister in there and
He-
throws you off the tree.
He says, "Stay safe. Get that money to your mother." And he
So
jumps down from the tree,
Nearly made a joke.
picks up, and begins carrying the wood off again.
Get your hands off me, you damn dirty.
Well, I'm gonna go off to the
You go off
people, and
You
can
start
start
heading
heading
to
to
the room. You guys go into Top Hollow.
We do.
It's a fairly smallish bar.
Anyone here?
It's quite nice. There's a couple of people. There's a few people here. Not many. It's about 3 elves. You, strangely enough, see a tiefling sat in the corner.
Okay.
Just kind of reading some kind of tome and sitting there. Who has the journal?
Look at her. Look, she has weird.
Who has the journal, by the way, from last session? As a side note.
Oh God!
Which journal? Which
It
journal
was the
was
journal of the necromancer, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Who took
I believe I took that.
Okay, I'm
So I
not.
looted the corpse.
Yeah, you did.
Sipping a pint, you see that the barkeep is wood elven. They're kind of. You see the stock they've got. It's not the best mead. Barely a mediocre mead.
Do I notice
Let me
anyone?
buy you a drink. I
knowing
would like to
my
learn more
own-
about you.
Yes.
Thank you very
No,
much,
no.
Yamashiro.
Yeah.
Would I spot anyone of note?
No one seems to be.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Yep.
It is tradition that I buy you a drink to learn more about you.
Who?
Remy.
Ah.
I wish to buy Remy a drink,
Wow. Thanks. I have a whole
and we may talk.
dark and amazing backstory, but that's fine. You won't know it.
Yeah. Standard mead here is.
I am no monster. I am merely a person.
Like a pint.
What about the very? What,
I don't think I
what
have
kind of
any
wines
money.
do they
I
have?
don't think I have any.
Again,
money.
very. Oh, you meant. Sorry, we didn't roll for your gold. You can start with a 100 gold.
100 gold. Okay.
We
Uh,
always forget to roll for gold
Yeah.
at the beginning.
Yeah.
Roll for gold! The new service from Nifty Live.
Yeah.
Welcome to Roll for
The
Gold.
wine thing, again, they have very poor, mediocre wines. They barely stock anything good here. Just 'cause-
Oh, so it's a lower class thing. Cool.
No, yeah, it's because it's the bar, the outside is usually.
Do you have a?
Okay, I'll buy myself a glass of red.
Yeah, that'll be a gold as well.
Gold.
It's not good, but it's alcohol.
Do you have a rice wine?
No.
Sake.
No.
What is the tiefling drinking?
Standard ale.
I will have one of your most standard ales, please.
Oh, please.
I will try also this standard ale.
I'll have your most mediocre drink.
A gold piece from each of you, please. Enjoy your stay here. However short it may be.
I wish to thank you very much for your custom and your hospitality.
That's okay.
I thank you too, my friend.
I swell my wine a bit. I take a sniff and like,
It's swill.
great,
I
cool.
am very honored to drink it.
This ale is very standard.
I buy another one of these mediocre pints of ale, and I take one over to the tiefling, and I sit down at his table.
Okay. She
She?
says,
Flying. Chapson.
strange to
Not my
see
type.
a party of your kind here.
It's strange to see someone of your kind here.
Likewise, fair play.
What brings you to Erin,
Ooh,
my dear?
research mainly?
Research, interesting. What kind of what you researching?
Not much. She leans back close to the book.
Okay. Chris, pleasure to meet you.
Vacalor.
Vacalor,
Yes.
very beautiful name.
Thank you.
I sit down next to Chris
Yeah.
and I open the tome that I got from the necromancer and just very pointedly show that I'm reading it.
It's like a dusty journal
Yeah.
type thing.
We haven't read it yet. It's worth
You
just
start-
taking a peek through
The
it.
first thing you notice, it's in a strange language that I believe you can read. What language do you speak then?
Common Dwarvish and Abyssal.
It's written in Abyssal.
Ooh.
In
The book you have, it seems to have some kind of weird giant skull
I,
creature on the
I-
front of it.
I sit
What is
next
it?
to Remy and try and change the subject.
In addition, as you start reading this, I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Excellent.
How's he whiz?
Pretty good. 19.
Okay. You just managed to. You feel something encroaching on your minds if this book's been charmed in some way, but you manage to resist it. You feel.
I close the book.
Oh God!
Okay. You-
No, why?
I felt something weird. Oh, my accent's gone.
you got inspiration for that.
I already have one.
Can I take it?
Enough about the book. Tell me about you, Remy.
Well, I am a.
I'm going to, when they're done doing their thing, I'm going to gauge Tiefling here.
I am a Rakshit. I am fairly sure I am a one-of-a-kind being. I do not know my true descendants, but I know my mother was a regular cat, and my father was something else.
So you're like Tigger.
What
Do you-
it is, I do
Pardon?
not know. I do not know what this ticket is, and I do not know where this voice is coming from.
Your father. Do you know much about your father?
Not at all. As far as I know, I have never encountered the man.
Wakarimashita.
So, my dear.
Yes.
Yes.
Tell her
you
she
also
is
have
beautiful.
this
Tell
silent
her she is
syndrome.
beautiful.
I was just intrigued to know what some of your high standards in beauty would be doing in a.
Roll persuasion.
Okay, this can only go well. 'Cause
Oh, how attractive is she?
yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, that's good. How attractive am I?
She's an 8.
She's an
good
8.
And Ferret, you are a 9.
Oh!
Damn.
You're by far the most attractive.
You're
I'm
the
a
most
four.
attractive
Me and
man
Tom
we-
are 4s.
I've already
Hello.
lost my D20.
How are you?
How
are you?
I'm an 8.
I'm good.
Ah, fuck. Persuasion, only 10.
And she says, I admire your flattery, but you get through nowhere.
Worth a shot,
Not my type.
Oh, well, would you...
I come in.
what's
I
your-
come in.
What?
It's like, hello, my name is Yamashiro.
Fuck off a second. What is your type?
Is it more like me?
That's not.
Or is it more like a...
No.
I'm quite accommodating.
Let's say, how to put it nicely, I do not like the sword.
Damn.
Ah! Okay. Fair play, my dear. My
Or
apologies.
a dagger in some people's cases.
How about the
Oh.
cat? How about the...
Mine's more like a retractable deal. It goes back inside me.
How about the katana?
Does it bend in the same way?
Does it? Oh.
Can I roll insight
Use your draw. What on? Who on?
on him saying no that it doesn't bend that way?
Sure.
13.
Roll a charisma save.
It's 0. Oh no!
It's 9.
Is it?
It's 9,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Roll a
nine.
dick check.
Does it bend? Being honest, does it bend in that way?
Yes.
Inspiration.
You can now use that to get advantage
Yeah.
on any.
I feel like for that section it was just like, does it bend in that way? And Yoshua just went, and then you just went, and you went.
Oh.
Okay, I'll cut the small talk. We're here on certain errands. We're attempting to, for want of a better term, save the world.
Yes.
I was wondering how you fit into the big picture. It's not often that you see someone other than elven kind in this neck of the woods.
Roll.
Mind my pun.
Roll another persuasion for me.
Okay.
Love chicken persuasion.
5.
3. Oh,
She says,
3.
I'm here on my own personal business. I'd rather not discuss it, to be honest.
Perfectly fine. Then, in which case,
It's
then
for a good cause. I will say that much.
good to know. Then shall we then
One
allow us to
like
share a
UNICEF.
drink with you as outsiders? And I raise my wine.
And she raises the drink that you bought for her.
Okay.
Can I see if I can tell what book she's reading?
Um,
And did she notice the book I was reading?
Wait, no, I have perception.
she noticed you were reading a book.
Okay.
That's passive. So if you want to like
Oh.
make an actual check to see what
Okay.
book she's reading,
My perception is 6,
It's on the.
so...
It was on the table. You can see it's some kind of Arcana-based book. None of you use Arcana spell casting, but you recognise from some of the sigils you've been like, oh, they've been on Arcana books before. What it's about, you're not really sure, but you know it's definitely to do with the
Can
arcane
I
side of
think it
magic.
is porn.
Can I show her the book that I have to see if she
The
actually can I see if I know what this book is?
The journal.
Yeah.
It's you're not sure. There's no markings on it. It's just like a leather-bound book that's barely held together.
Okay.
It's not got any markings, a title, a name, anything like that.
My whiz is not good enough.
I'm gonna leave it for now. This book
Okay.
seems so dangerous.
I'm going to. I mean, we're going to be here for a while. Going to wait for Callie to turn up. I'm going to basically just engage her in polite conversation. Just like I don't want to role play an entire pub visit, but like I'm trying to befriend her as we continue.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy Yamashiro a drink back because he bought me one. So.
Okay.
Aww.
Milky Bar
So
menu.
time passes.
The second drink I get though is a milk if they have it.
Yes, they do.
Oh,
Just put it on the table.
Dude,
And just
you're-
like
Cats are lactose intolerant.
yeah, but I love it.
It's like
I
me-
don't do well with alcohol either.
I don't know if this is a good idea.
So
Get me the strongest drink, please.
sure, it's
Yeah, sure, why not?
3 gold pieces for their strongest.
what is it?
It's a
I got you one which is 1 gold. You got me one which is
It's
3
a,
gold.
Don't worry, I'm
It's a
loaded.
dwarven ale that simply just goes by tar because it tastes foul. It's not well made, but it is potent as fuck.
Well, there you
If it
go.
helps me forget, then yes.
Oh my
I'm
god,
gonna-
what?
Can you roll a Constitution save as you drink it?
Oh, no.
7.
He's out cold.
So you get about a third of the way down, and you just
Oh no.
While he's unconscious, I'd like to search his pockets.
I was literally a second behind him
Yep.
saying that. Can I search from the other side?
We catch eyes across the table like.
you can look at what's in his inventory. And
I'm not
begin-
actually going to take anything.
Okay.
Okay, let's have. I'm looking. Let's see what he's got. He's got an explorer's pack.
Leather armor.
He's got leather armor. I like his katana.
He's got the head of a yeti at his side.
The head of a
Yeah,
yeti.
yeah.
Fucking hell.
That's it.
I'm gonna attempt to steal a bit of gold from him.
He's unconscious, so yeah, you can.
I slap his hand away from the gold. That is our comrade.
That will come back to haunt you.
Well, that comment will come back to haunt you.
I look forward to it, sir.
So, Callie,
The tiefling's just there like. oh,
you're going
What's
to the
happening?
Nothing
rookery.
happened then.
Yeah.
You enter. It's about you would know that it's about an hour till close. They close at about 6 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah, you see a older person there that you know by the name of Fainriel. Rather old.
Is he at the rook place right now?
Yeah, long ragged cloak, kind of got a walking cane. Older, like super old elf. In this universe, elves do actually age and get wrinkles and stuff. Super old elf, like maybe about 1,000 to 1,200 years old.
Jeez.
Very old. Would have been alive around.
You're old as shit.
Would have been alive around the time of the massacre.
Oh.
Pretty fucking old.
Wait, the massacre
this
of my
is fucking
people.
right.
Yes, because that was about 1,000 years ago.
Oh no, they're super
Pretty
racist.
fucking old.
No, it wouldn't have been 1,000 years ago because your father. It'd be about 700 years ago.
Okay. But my father brought the peace.
Yeah.
So.
For your house.
Yeah.
He walks in and says, "More outsiders. Never mind. You're here for. Oh, I've seen your kind around actually. Yes, your father. And
Yes, Uncray.
Yes, I recognise you. You've been around here before when you were a boy.
Yes, I actually I live in Treetop.
Callie, I think you're called.
That's me. Yep,
Yes,
Callie.
your father and your brother have been doing some work for me, taking messages, and I've been organising lumber and that kind of stuff.
Oh, fantastic. Well,
Message to send?
yes, actually, what I would kind of do, I'd like to send this little pouch of 150 gold to
Yes.
Treetop House, which is the one over there.
Certainly,
I'm sure
that'll
you
be
can
easy
see
enough.
it. It's the tallest tree in the forest.
Okay, I'll have to use one of our bigger birds, which would cost a gold piece more than usual, but it was because it's a heavier package.
That's absolutely fine.
So that'll cost you 2 gold to
2
send
gold?
it. 'Cause
That's
it's close
all
by.
right.
Whole 2 gold.
Can I, in this pouch that I'm sending with the money?
Yep.
Can I pop a little note that basically just says, "Mother, when I sent it,
Why
this
have you
pouch."
forsaken me?
No, Mother, when I sent it, this pouch contained 150. I hope it all makes it to you. And just, I met Father. He seems well. Hope you are too.
Okay, yeah, so you send it off. You see that he ties the pouch to what seems to be a bigger kind of a hawk,
Sweet.
and it flies off out the window and says, "Thank you. Anything else you need?"
Could you point me in the direction of the is it the chapel that I was?
Yes, it's just across. It's literally the building next door to the rookery.
Oh.
Pretty much, yeah.
Thank you.
I just want to quickly say, who is Dizzy with Logic?
What's been happening in the chat? I saw you guys reacted.
It's a guy called Dizzy with Logic, and he's just said Jamie Bell. I actually know, and Nice Elliot and Tom is pretty smart. So
I think the nice Elliot was me slapping your hand away from stealing
Cool.
the money.
Well,
Why
apparently
am I-
he knows me, and I'm very sorry. I don't know you by your name on chat, so please let me know if we.
Why am I
No.
pretty smart?
I think the no.
Yeah.
No.
The note
Oh.
saying it contains 150 gold.
Yeah,
So
that
it
is
can't
smart,
get
to be
stolen.
honest. I heard it and I was like, wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that it all makes it. I do that every time.
What, even in real life?
Yeah. And I'm gonna
Whenever he pays the check, he sends him a letter.
pop over to.
His check was made for
chapel.
150.
You go over. Again, it's open 24 hours because it's a chapel.
Yeah.
Very nice decorated. There's beautiful arts on the wall. There's people
24/7.
playing music. It's the goddess of art, elven goddess of art and music. Very nice, very relaxing kind of atmosphere in here. You see, there's no one in here at the minute apart from Aliel.
Okay, so
Priest.
I lumber over to
Yeah, from streaming.
Aliel.
from straight. Okay.
And I basically say, "Hello, Aliel. In case it's not obvious, I'm the son of Uncre."
Yes, I assumed as much as you walked in.
Calls it, basically.
Okay.
Good to see someone else in town of different origin. It's nice to get a bit of variety here.
Well, it's nice to hear that. I've got to say, I've been receiving some weird looks, so it's nice to hear someone.
No, that
with
not
a-
everyone in this city is. It's the majority, but
A
not everyone in
filthy
this city.
racist.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
A
it's
filthy
lovely
monkey.
to hear.
Damn,
wanted to-
dirty ape.
I wanted to ask you about. I can't remember what I wanted to ask him about. Why did I even come here?
The contact.
Oh yeah, are you the? If I were to be looking for a contact,
I
would that?
have no idea what you mean.
Oh, wait. What?
Someone said to tell him. Who
I've
sent
heard
you.
there is a contact in town. In fact, Nimbleberry has been asking me about it to help her investigate, and I have been.
Okay. You've been helping investigate, look for the contact.
Yes, I have, because I'm a man of the church, so I am to be trusted.
Of course. And
I am to be trusted.
I hear that you haven't found the contact yet.
No, we have a few suspects in town, but no, we've had no luck yet.
Good news. So, I heard from the orcs that they were looking. I heard from a friend that he had recently had an argument with another friend.
He puts a finger over your
Yeah.
mouth and pulls out a piece of chalk.
Yeah.
And he walks up to. They basically got a big, like not big, like a 5 foot by 10 foot wall of slate that some of the younger children can come and draw on with a piece of chalk and rocks as they
Sweet.
come to church. And he begins writing on it in thieves' cant.
Oh,
Um,
amazing.
So you're able to read it, and
I can read that. But
he writes down saying, "Do not talk of this out loud." Wipes it off,
Mhm.
and he says, "Been contacting orcs lately." Wipes it off. Morlin spoke of you. Wipe it off. You've been doing good work. Wipe it off. The orcs seem to be winning. Wipe it, and he wipes it off. And
Okay.
puts the chalk back into.
Can
his-
I ask for the chalk?
Yes.
Okay, well I write out the last time I saw the orcs, wipe it off. They asked me to propose a peace meeting, wipe it off. Is this still the plan? Wipe it off.
It just says, "Things have changed. I'm waiting for another letter." And then so the door opens and someone begins to walk in and he wipes it off and says, "Thank you for visiting again. It's been good to see you. I've obviously not seen you since you were much younger. The chapel's always open to your kind. Come along anytime." You see people walking in, he walks, says, "Friends," and walks over and begins talking to the new people coming in.
This is one of my most favourite conversations that have ever happened in the game.
That was great.
Thank
I
you.
really enjoyed
That's
that.
fantastic.
Thank you.
I lumber on out of
Nice.
the chapel and climb up to the bar.
Okay, so you guys have been drinking. Ferrich, you've come to now. Oh, no passing.
Yeah.
You've come to.
I'm trying not to read.
Callie eventually joins you.
Okay.
I have news.
The tiefling by this point has gotten up and left. She said farewell. to you.
Pleasure to meet you.
I feel like my passed out
Could
face
you roll,
on the.
could you roll a
Just
Just
table
see
didn't
what
help.
persuasion
Just like
just for the conversation that was kind of flowing between
I
you?
can. I'm rolling terribly right now. Only 10.
Okay, you seem to hit it off a little bit. Not really friends
Okay.
or acquaintances, but she seemed to not hate you.
While he was passed out, I am now lying over where I was sat and over where Yamashira's lap was.
Okay.
Sweet. See, What's weird is the whole time that you were saying, "Oh yeah, I'm climbing on Guarding's back," or "Oh yeah, I'm lying on someone's lap," or whatever. I was just picturing you as like a small cat person.
Oh no,
so
I'm
that's
like
normal.
I'm like 5'5".
But you're like 5'5", and you're just fucking lying on people.
Yeah, no. My main
and you've got like a human-sized body, like shaped body.
My main personality trait is I have no sense of personal space.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Yeah.
Right,
I bet there was talk at one point of one of your traits being has no personal space and the other being doesn't like being touched. And it was like a horrible paradox of you just...
That is a cat. That's exactly a cat.
So,
Callie, welcome back, boy.
got it, thank you, very disorientating. Tom and Dan are more on point. What does that mean?
As in, I'm assuming that conversation between you
Thank you very
was
What does more on point mean?
than the rest of us, because we're all dull as shit.
Yeah.
Good up being, I must say.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed that.
Well,
right,
have you
what
know, I am very dull.
what I'm going to do is in the bar, I'm going to...
Is everyone else in here at this point, or just...
About 3 other elves, that's about it.
I'm
It's
gonna,
not a big bar, it's about...
Don't I know something about them? Because
It's about the size of this
they're
room.
freaking elves in this, like, outsiders pub.
Yeah, you assume that maybe they live nearby. Maybe they're peasantry,
Convenience.
low class.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a piece of paper and a pen or whatever.
Yep.
And write in Thieves' Cant again. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to write in Thieves' Cant.
As he writes this, none of you understand it.
No, that's not thieves.
No, I know. I'm going to write out in this language that none of you understand.
None of us, eh?
Actually, I'm going to... Yeah, that's... Give me... can I have a piece of paper so I can actually write it down? Has anyone got one?
No.
Okay.
No, wrong side. Don't look at that side.
As he's writing
Watching
stuff-
him write,
Yeah.
I put a hand on his, stopping. I was like, "Is there something you'd like to talk about in more private?"
I wake up and realise that there's a cat
Was that
on
to
my lap.
me?
Yes.
I look up and I'm like, I'm waiting for your reaction.
There is something I would like to talk about
A
in
cat
more
is
private,
sacred,
but I don't
am
think
I
we're going to
right?
find any privacy
I
anywhere.
potentially have a home here. We can, gentlemen, I can put you all up for the night. We can take a nap. Sleep
All
through
the
to
same.
morning.
No offence taken.
All the same, I would like to remain as discreet as possible because we were told that we were going to be watched wherever we went. No matter if we're in someone's home or in an open bar.
The apeling speaks very true. I do not trust these elves as far as I could throw them.
With
It
your
should not be
passive
very far.
perception, Yorishima, you notice that one of the elves, in fact, hasn't been drinking his drink, and he kind of cocks an ear towards you guys.
Oh. I write down on a piece of paper. Can I just say it?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Which elf is it? Which elf is in relation to us?
He's okay. It's about the size of this room. So if you guys are sat there, he's sat about there.
Yeah. I just say that
Oh, sorry, she sat about there.
the elf, the female elf, close to us, has not touched her drink, and is listening a bit too closely to our conversation on a note and pass it around.
Is she at the bar?
No.
Okay.
The bar in relation to you guys would be back wall.
Okay.
Well, it appears we are being watched wherever we go then.
Shut up. God damn it. She probably heard that.
Gentlemen, it's getting late. I feel that we should call it a night. I have.
Pass this note to Remy under the assumption that he can cast his spell to read it whenever he needs
I cannot read it yet, but I will when I cast a spell.
Yeah, okay.
Right, chaps, I can potentially put us up for the night. I'm sure my mother's house is still mine. We can go have a look, see what's happening there, if you like.
Okay.
It's free. It's free head and board.
On the...
Well, I'm always up for something that is free.
That would be very honourable.
Yeah, just before...
Thank you very much,
Just before we go
Chris.
to Chris's house, can I take another piece of paper that I've got and just write on it in Thieves' Cant as well, the words, write to Treetop if there are any developments, and just pass it under the door of the church and just leave it there.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Right. Let's go to where myself and mother used to
You go
live.
to the house. First thing you recognise that it's a bit more run down than when you left it.
That's
It
okay.
appears as no one has moved in, no one has maintained it at all. One of the
So it's
windows is a little bit broken.
Okay.
The door is creaky but still there, and there's no furniture inside at all.
Ah, good. We have a roof over our heads. I do not recall leaving it in this
At
state,
this
but
point
it's...
as well, it begins to rain. You've got cover from the treetops, but it's still breaking through a bit.
including
So-
the house.
No, with the roof open, you're fine. But like, it's
Okay.
just starting to rain outside.
We could stay here
And
tonight.
you
We all have
begin to hear-
bedrolls.
You begin to hear the crackle of lightning as well.
I would be happy to stay
Yeah.
within this.
Let's. I go in. Firstly, I would like to make a detailed check to make sure there's nothing here that I would.
Make an investigation.
Yeah, that anything that's out of place that I wouldn't expect
You have
to be.
advantage as
from-
well because it's your old house.
Okay. Thank God. Perception.
Investigation.
Investigation. That is 16.
You see, everything seems to be fine and as it is.
Okay.
Nothing is out of place. There's nothing weird there. But yeah, it seems to be good. You can all roll perception for me as well.
Is this going to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck.
11. That's a crit one.
There's a
Enjoy that.
one.
First crit of the sesh, maybe.
Crit one.
Perception.
Crit one. Oh no!
Tickle suck. Was that perception? Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
15.
Oh, mine was a 1, but it wasn't a crit one. It was just still.
Unnatural one.
Okay.
No one notices anything?
No.
Okay, cool.
Can I roll for Wally Wolf's perception, which he gets advantage on?
Ooh.
Yes. Is it all perception? Or
It is sight and smell based.
then yes.
You got to play is +5 +3, so non-natural 20.
Okay. Just he picks up the faintest scent, like
Okay.
very super faint. It's very covered by the rain and by someone else. Someone seems to be masking their smell. You feel like you guys are being watched.
You knew this. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
I did not realise.
Are we all going to bed?
I think it's best if we go to bed at this point. Do we have a fireplace?
Yeah, there is one there.
I'm going to light that up a bit.
Okay.
Let's
I am
give some
going
warmth.
to cast Leomund's tiny hut.
You have that now.
You have it!
I have the tiny hut.
Nice.
Before we get in the hut, I'm just going to take
That's the people it takes an hour to cast, and I'm not going to say who can come in yet until until a bit later on.
Okay.
Okay, as he's casting it, I'm just going to take a nostalgic look around the house, thinking about the life that I had and that was lost.
Nice.
Do it, Elliot. Was that?
Do it. Crap, leave a watcher.
Leave a witch.
Yeah, I'm good.
At the moment, the only people I'm going to let inside the hut are myself and Wally Wolf.
Okay.
As I cast it.
Oh.
Savage.
Someone is distrustable.
I'm gonna place my bedroll on the floor, and then with the blanket, I'm gonna sort of bunch it up so it looks like there's someone in it, and then climb up to the ceiling and sleep on like a banister at
Oh
the
yeah.
ceiling.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, good shout. I'm going to just basically meditate by the fire for
Okay.
the night because I'm not allowed in someone's tiny hut.
The night passes fine.
There's something that I would like to do while the night is going. First thing, as soon as I'm in the hut, I use the pocket dagger to open the rift.
Yeah.
And
You
see what's
see
inside.
the 20 bottles of Kuma in there.
Yep.
With a note folded and placed on top.
Another 20.
No, a
No,
note.
the same 20, you never took 'em out.
A
Okay.
note. It would be
Okay.
the original 20.
I will read the note.
You can draw the one in there.
And also, no one can see or hear anything that goes on within here
No,
unless
we
I,
can't.
unless
You
I
could-
so allow them.
You could have a cheeky wank and none of us will die.
I probably
wish
will.
I did.
Yeah.
I'll have to extend my penis from out of my body first. Though.
Oh god.
Is that an image you wanted?
Yes.
Thank God.
More than most things.
More than most?
the note the little in brackets afterwards, you can assume what that.
Before you
what
go to
that
sleep in
means.
your hut, you do that thing where you go like this.
You pour around. Isn't that like a one?
I love that we're at a point where everyone's passing notes constantly
Yeah, it's
in this campaign.
Okay, that's cool. And then at midnight,
Yeah.
I allow one additional person to come into the hut,
Yes.
and that's Yamashiro.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I know who my friend is now.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, being an... Actually, I think you might be... Is he the only one who needs a full night? No, you guys need to sleep as well, actually, don't you?
I need to sleep. Yeah.
I need fucking loads of sleep,
Yeah.
and also I
Do
don't
I?
wake up until someone.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
just
as a
you.
human.
I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm in half hour.
Night passes by, absolutely.
Wait, but before the night passed by, I send Wally Wolf out to go and fetch Yamashiro to come
Yes.
into the hut.
So his spectral direwolf comes
Okay.
and nudges you and wakes you up and gestures to the hut.
Would I be
Right.
aware of this, as I am not sleeping meditating?
No, because it's like it's a trance-like state
Okay.
where you're just like in and of yourself for 4 hours and then you feel rejuvenated, but you still need 8 hours short rest as well. Long rest.
So there is something you wanted to tell me about my father.
Yes.
Would you like us to leave the room for this? Because we can.
Ooh. Do you know what? Yes. Actually,
Yes.
yeah.
I'm
please.
just watching it back as well.
I will be watching it back there then.
That's fine. That's fine.
Right, let's
Wow.
not begin the living room.
Yes. So what is this information you have about my father?
As you know, I am a monster hunter,
Yes, I am aware of your position. A noble profession, might I add.
and you obviously said before that you knew nothing of your father.
Not as far as I know. No.
What if I told you I was hunting your father?
I would ask why that would be.
Rumor has it, that is why I was in Redglade, that I was following a rumor that your father is a demon, and quite a vicious one at that.
Well, I knew he was from the other worlds of this place, but I was unaware that he was someone worth hunting.
More than worth hunting. He is more than. He is the most valuable monster I have ever come across. Ever.
Well, if it so happens that our goals align, I have no love for the man himself. So, if our goals align at some point, maybe we can share in the hunt.
That is very good to hear. I was very nervous about how you would take this news, but it is very good to hear that you are, that yours and my goals align.
It is it's a pleasure doing business with a fine individual such as yourself.
Remy, you are one of a kind, for sure.
You may stay the night in this tiny hut of mine. You will find it is most comfortable. And also, no one can hear us in here.
Oh.
That did not mean to come across that way. But,
Oh, did it not?
but I also will say it did not also not meant to come across that way.
Well, whatever happened.
I send Wally Wolf outside the hut.
No one will know what happens in the hut.
Leland's tiny love shack. You guys good?
Yes.
Yes.
Come back.
It's over. Oi! Tom, Jamie.
So,
I'm going to go get him.
Wow. He's getting some pussy tonight.
I don't think so. In one form of the word. Oh, also, while I'm waiting for midnight, I cast the ritual spell
That was brilliant.
comprehend languages,
What happened?
so that I can read this note.
like
from
Let's
Tom.
just say I spent the night in the tent.
Did they fuck?
We don't know.
Wally Wolf was sent outside.
Is, like, knowing I'm not going to metagame, is this something you're cool with me listening back to?
I guess the latter.
I guess
The end.
as long as you don't metagame with
I'm not going
it,
to metagame with it.
then yeah, it's fine.
I'm so curious,
Okay.
but I shouldn't.
Oh, Lord of the Ice Slayer, hello.
Hey, Lord of the Ice Slayer.
Lord Eye of the Slayer, that's it.
That one, sorry.
Dizzy with logic.
I thought it was Lord Yeo Slayer.
As morning comes around, I've now slept for a bit. I allow the hut to be able to come into anyone, and I usher them all inside. Like
Yes.
That's poor
I
phrasing,
stick my
I must
hand
say.
out and go like,
Okay, I go in. Have you enjoyed
And I-
sleeping?
Can we be hiding under covers?
ooh, oh no.
Scandalous.
I'm asleep.
You already know this information, so it's not that relevant. But I show the note. Well, I read the note to everyone because
Okay.
you can't read, thieves
Go.
can't. But I say, Orc plan may have changed. Spoke to informant. lay low at my place.
As in
That's from Callie.
okay.
Oh, I see.
So the orc plan obviously might have changed. They might not be willing to negotiate the peace anymore. So possibly we should go see the orcs now. It seems that things might have changed. We should probably leave this place where we are not watched and speak further with Callie about this.
Okay. Is it worth us attempting to get an audience with the Queen anyway?
I feel like at this point it might not be worth it at all.
I walk into Liam's tiny hut. So,
Hello
Hi,
there,
guys.
my friend.
Hey,
We were
guys.
just discussing the note you wrote me.
oh yeah. So
You have beautiful handwriting.
thank you, thank you. It's
Completely illegible to most people though, because it is in a
Beautiful
language.
nonetheless.
But yes, so what do you mean by the orc plans have changed?
So no one while we're in here, no one can hear.
No one
us.
other than us 4 people can hear
Oh,
us.
thank God. Well,
I just
first-
had a massive fart.
a massive
Are we all okay? Or?
The gas passes out safely.
Oh, thank you.
First of yesterday. First of all,
Don't say his name just in case. Whoever
no
they
one
may
can
be.
hear us. Yesterday, I met up with my father.
Okay.
He works. He used to work for the Elf Queen. He used to. He stopped, and now apparently they need him again because there has recently been a massacre. The orcs. I suppose when we saw them, they didn't think they were going to win, so they were asking for peace.
They just had their.
They
Oh,
were not.
sorry, I wouldn't know
They were
anything.
not asking for peace. They were they were open to
They
it.
were-
But if they are they are
yeah.
winning, I can see how they would be less
But
obliged.
Plus,
to...
from what you said, they just got that black powder as well, so that may have helped in this particular.
black powder.
I don't.
If you
remember.
recall, if
That
you,
was the shipment of black powder that Guarding's brothers helped ship down to the orcs.
He
showed you
demonstrated
it was
his
waiting
Oh,
for
okay.
the little fire grenade that
Oh
Morgan had.
yes, of course, yeah.
Oh,
so
fuck,
that
yeah.
that may have helped him out in this particular.
So yeah, the orcs basically they just completely won an enormous battle, and my
Good
father,
for them.
My father sent me down to the orc informant. Yeah, I won't tell you who he is. Just I'm sure you understand. Just in case.
Absolutely.
Out him!
Out the rat!
I leave the hut and I was like, what the fuck? No, I spoke to the orc informant. We had a conversation, and basically he's awaiting orders. But it looks like the orc plan may have changed. Now, obviously, if we've got this hut, we can talk freely about it. But I thought, because within this city we are constantly being watched. I don't know if you noticed. But my house is about a week, half a day actually, just half a day's travel away. It's obviously it's much safer. We won't be being watched. I can almost guarantee. And my mum is a fantastic chef.
Would it not
what
be?
purpose would it serve going to your house rather than just going straight to the orcs?
That was my say. If they're gonna attack, it's best to get as far away from here as possible,
I
and
must
on the
say-
side of the goodies.
I must say, I have
Of the
no idea
Goodies.
what is happening. I thought we were going to kill monsters together.
We're getting there. Basically, there's a big war between orcs and elves right now
Ah.
for undisclosed reasons.
Orcs are not.
They've been warring for about 3 years.
Orcs are
Ah,
not
I
so
see.
evil as we first might have assumed.
What
But
can
we
imagine.
helped out the orcs. We're attempting to achieve peace. But if it sounds like the
They are
orcs are kind of rallying for attack, and maybe best if we get the hell out of here and get behind their lines. I'm a man who likes to stay on the winning team, and it maybe best to just get the hell out while we can.
I have no love for the elves. They have treated us with relative hostility, whereas the orcs were at least open to letting us join their cause.
They did, but we did never meet the Elven Queen.
That is true.
All I ask is that if we allow the war to continue between the orcs and the elves, I want it to have absolutely nothing to do with my people.
In which case-
because the peace between the elves and the apelings, it's loose, and my father worked very hard for it, so I want to make sure that that doesn't break.
In which case, again, our best aim is to head to the orcs and tell them this. Like, from what we've said, that the orcs that your people have helped out the orcs in some way. It might be better if we just like get to them and just like let them know the current situation.
Is there any way that your people could not help the war effort of the orcs so much as to not help the elves?
Maybe we, before we leave, go have a word with your dad.
I'll speak to my father.
Quietly say, like, don't clearly subtly. I'm talking looking at a cute girl at the cafe level of subtle. Talk about maybe, Dad, just lay back a bit, and then let's run. Mind the pun. Run with our tails between our legs and get back to the orc stronghold.
Okay, well, you guys stay here. I'm going to go find my father and speak to him.
Okay, do you want to stay here? Shall we meet you at?
Why don't you bring
At the tavern.
Why don't you bring your father back here where we cannot be overheard?
Or we can go to the
Fantastic.
tavern and drink.
I
Go to the tavern, get some drinks, meet us back here.
Dear.
I will go.
I go see if I can find my dad.
You find him again. He's early morning, so he's by the town hall again, just moving heavy stacks of lumber, just to be made into whittled all the way down into arrows, possibly siege weapons, that kind of stuff.
I sort of just basically say to him, I have some
Bring wood for Remy.
I have some news.
I can bring
Oh yeah, you
wood.
made 3 carvings, by the way.
Thank you. I've started
4
on.
if you did his.
Yeah, I started on 2 new ones, which are a carving of Chris and Yamashiro.
Nice.
You've never made a carving of me.
I already have. Yes, I have.
You didn't make one of me.
Oh, then yeah, I make it for all 3 of them.
Yeah, so you, in the times past, you've managed to do that. It's
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so I've got my one now.
I've given you the blank one.
Ah, yes.
I speak to my dad and basically just say, follow me, I've got some news. Can't speak here.
He says, I'm going to get into trouble for this, but sure.
I go to the tavern and get
How
a
mu-
drink.
How much trouble exactly?
I
Are you
don't
going
know
to
why
be
I
hurt?
changed from
'Cause I
Japanese
don't
to
want that.
I would not be hurt.
Okay.
Eastern
come with me.
European, but you know.
Okay, he follows.
Okay. I bring, is he still carrying the wood?
No, he sets it down when he needs to. And
Got it.
I grab a
I-
little piece of wood.
okay.
To bring him back to the tiny hut.
Yeah.
Yep, I bring.
Did
back
you bring
the-
us all back drink?
I allow him.
I bring back 5 rounds of the dwarven ale.
5 rounds
5 drinks of the dwarven ale.
of tar. Okay, so that was
Tar.
3 gold each. So 3
Yep.
that's 15 gold pieces.
I
Couldn't give me any wine.
I pretend to drink it like,
Okay.
ooh, yay, yummy, yum yum.
Is
We're all
it?
in a small space. We will all see on the floor just this drink.
It's like
If no one wants to drink, I will drink for them.
It's like the TARDIS. It's it's big
go
on the
for it.
inside
Oh.
Go on.
because you can fit. It's 10 feet wide, but you can fit 9 people in it. So I imagine it's bigger on the inside deal.
I'll if you brought me
No, we
wine,
all
it would
just
be
stood
fair
shoulder
game.
to shoulder.
but,
Fuck.
there you go.
So I bring my
I
father
have-
into this layman's time.
I have a sip.
Okay, yeah, strong as fuck, but sip you can manage.
I can manage a sip. Okay, I will, over the course of the next however long it will take, I very carefully nurse it.
Okay, make a con save just over this.
Okay. Fuck, a 7.
Okay,
A child.
something will happen eventually.
Cool. Again, this is over like the course of like 2 hours.
If anyone would not like to drink a drink, I will have it for them.
So Kimpe, Uncry comes in.
I'm a small man. You can have my.
You see this the first time you guys
2 pints.
the first time you guys have seen Uncry, this big white/grey head silverback gorilla.
It's
looks-
like Amber.
Looks very strong. Looks like not as strong as he used to be.
Triggered.
Looks like he's not as strong as he used to be by any means, but clearly still got some strength about him.
Hello, I'm Chris. It's a pleasure to meet you. sir.
Hello, my friend. It's always a pleasure to meet a relative of my associate.
He nods to all of
Gally.
Hero, it is a great honor.
These are my good friends.
One of which I met
Pleased
nearly
to
a week ago.
Pleased to meet you.
In this,
I met yesterday.
in this space. I've gone Australia.
I'm here with my wife.
In this space, you cannot be seen or heard by any outside eyes. So please, my friend, speak your mind freely.
Good to know.
Did you do it?
So
Was it you?
Yes.
But what?
so I.
What did
I
you
spoke
do?
I never
to,
even know it's something.
I spoke to
Aliel.
Aliel yesterday.
Who is this alien?
He runs the. He runs the. He runs the chapel.
Oh, okay.
What's the name? Aliel.
Yes. A-L-I.
I need
A-L-I-E-L.
to disclose that information.
Is he the informant?
He's the informant. Yes.
No.
He is indeed.
Yes,
I have
you
been
kind of fucked up there.
I have been talking to him.
Oh fuck! I wish I hadn't told those guys. I've been speaking to Aliel, and it seems that the orc plan has changed. I'm sure you know that. But we were wondering if the orc plan has changed, and we are more leaning towards the orc side. Would it be an idea for you to stop helping them, or will they come after you if you do that?
There would be repercussions, no doubt. But if
How
I,
about you tell them such a thing as your wife is suddenly ill and you need to go back to the nurse?
they check in every now and again on Treetop, but if I were to know are you planning to attack?
We are planning to get the hell out
We
of here
are
and
going-
support the orcs in
We-
some way to take them down.
We are going to talk to the orcs and see what their plans currently are. We have a fairly good favor with the orc chieftain. We did some work for him, and he has invited us to join his side in the battle.
Hypothetically, if the orcs were to come here to kill the Elven Queen, it would be best for me to leave on the day of invasion. That way I can get myself and my other son out of here in the chaos.
We'll stay aware. We will send letters to you.
I will contact
No,
you.
send them addressed to Alia.
I will send them to Aliel.
Even better, I can send one of my spiritual animals to come find you personally. That will be a. If you see a spectral owl fly overhead on the day that day will be the day of invasion.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, fish.
Just-
Thank you, cat.
If you end up battling, just keep my boy safe.
I cannot make any promises.
I have already
You
bailed.
better make some promises, mate.
I have already bailed him out of a jail once. I am invested now.
Jail?
I was just.
It was a crime he did not
I'm
commit.
asking what I wrote.
Another go to. Oh.
Another go tonight.
It was a crime he did not commit. I tried to assure the city council it was not him, even there was evidence proving he was not the committer of the crime, but
Okay.
they were having none of it.
Not to be caught.
I won't again.
Don't worry, I'm looking after him.
Good. It's good to
He
know.
is.
I've never
That
met.
makes one of us.
I've
There
known
we
these
go.
gentlemen a week.
Father,
Me too.
Yeah.
stay safe.
No, you less.
You too. I must go. He, does a handshake. And he
Please may I
goes
have your
and
autograph?
jumps down, begins like
bow
swinging
as
very
he-
rapidly, descending towards the town hall.
What was how do you
just
spell your
out
father's
is
name
there a
again?
charger?
Uncray.
UNKREI.
Thank you.
How long was that conversation?
About 2-3 minutes.
2-3 minutes.
Stay the fuck away from my dad, mate.
That's what I want.
But about midway
I
through the
cannot make
conversation.
any promises.
About midway through the conversation, Chris just.
Still a minute and a half. How long am I unconscious for?
About an hour.
In that time, the hut would probably dissipate.
What would you guys now like to do?
I would like to take a drink. A long drink.
You can. I won't do another con save. It's cool.
I'm just gonna pass out.
At this
No,
point, you're
fine.
immune.
You're fine. You've got used to drinking tar, as it's called.
I
Well,
need something stronger.
Perhaps before we leave, we should purchase a new wheel for the caravan.
Good idea.
Would you happen to know of any places around here to sell caravan wheels?
I am full on unconscious.
You are. Would you know of any place around here that would sell a wheel for a caravan of ours,
That-
such as ours?
You wouldn't. They don't have.
What if I told you
They
I
do
knew?
They do not have stables here.
Would there be a man who could craft the wood into a wheel?
Best person to go to would be the blacksmith, although there's no woodworkers really here.
Okay,
But do you know what is better than a wooden wheel?
a metal wheel.
A metal
There's no
wheel.
woodworkers such as there's Fletchers and that kind of stuff. There's no woodworkers in carts and wheels and transport.
I'm gonna
Surely,
wait.
surely elves know what.
Yeah,
a
we're in a
wheel
wooden
is.
city in a
I'm gonna wait until Chris is up because I feel like me going to the blacksmith is not gonna be the best idea because they are
What if I go to the
super
blacksmith?
racist.
As you go down, you in fact see that Brian has done taking like about a day you guys have been away, he's repaired the wheel to a better standing.
Oh,
Okay.
He's like, you hired me, so I thought I'd earn my money.
Brian.
I will give you an extra
Brian, you
20
break
gold
my
for
heart.
that. I pass him over 20 gold for that because he's a
criminy.
fucking,
Thank you, that's right.
he's a cutie.
When?
We heading out then?
Oh,
Yes.
she said get drunk.
Am I
somewhat
conscious or?
Yes.
Cool.
I have had a whole bottle of champagne and 3 of these so far.
So we need
How
to go out
much
for a drink
longer?
after this, me and you.
How much longer would it be until I can fully drive the car myself?
It's only been about 2 weeks.
Okay,
So
2
it'd be about
another 2 weeks. or
another
so.
2 to 3 weeks.
Okay, that's cool. Let's travel to. Can we travel to Uzgak? But I really, I stress this to Yamashiro as well, especially want to make sure that we're not being followed because
Okay.
obviously going from the Elven City to the Orcish City, that's a fairly big risk. So I want to definitely make sure that
Okay.
we are not
All
being
of you
followed.
roll perception for the. It's about a 2-day. No, you get there in a day and a half with horse and carriage.
I'm gonna roll for Wolf as well.
Is it plus 6 or is
Thank
it
God for that.
Your perception.
plus perception? Okay, so
Yes, plus
10.
6. I got 12.
14.
What I got 18 and Wally Wolf got 29.
I'm
I
hosting,
don't know
that's
what
it.
happened.
I just hosted.
Oh, what's
Also, it appeared that the notifications are on the lower level right
yeah,
now.
they're behind the.
Can you move them on this?
Yeah, no, I can't move them on this, but I'll do it quickly. Wally Wolf got 27. Sorry.
So you guys noticed that you were being followed for the first day, but as you started getting to the edge of the jungle, the kind of scouts died down. It was like 2, and then you were no longer followed when you got out of the jungle.
Okay.
Hard one.
You get to the Uzgat camp. It's still in revelry. This has been like a week, like a few days, better have a week-long celebration for their battle.
Wow.
You see on the makeshift wooden walls that surround the city, you see newly strung up bodies of elves, body parts, heads mounted on spikes, that kind of stuff. You see,
These are our friends. They are the orcs.
you see male
How
orcs.
dis-
As we said, they're a lot nicer than you'd think they'd be.
You see male orcs drinking and fighting in the revelry.
These
you
are
you see-
Are we cool getting in?
Yes.
these
you
are
see
these are truly monsters.
You see children orcs playing and running around in the streets. You see everyone's having a very good time here. basically.
I'm still chilling in the caravan for now. I'm hiding inside. Like I'll wait for.
I say to Yamashiro, I say, keep an open mind with these orcish people. They may seem brutish, but when you consider what the elves have done to Kali's people, perhaps they are the lesser of the evils.
You go in. Are you heading straight to the Moorlands?
Yes.
For
Yeah.
now.
You head there.
What was his dad called again?
Shoerod.
Shirod. I didn't like
It,
him.
it's in the book.
Um,
Guarding took note of this.
you all go into the tent. You're allowed in because he recognises it. It's both Remy and Callie. And Moreland's there with not even with a cup. He's just got like a half cask of ale. And
Ooh.
he's drinking it straight.
Lad.
He's got the axe still slung on his back.
I wish to join him in his drink.
You are warming
Fucking
to them already.
Alcoholic samurai in with us.
I fight better when I am drunk.
I fight better on sake.
And yeah, he walks in. And says,
Marked by the
friends, you're back.
Oh.
Good to see you. Any work done? Come, join revelries. Drink, eat, fight if you must.
Would there happen to be any blood soup around? I have acquired
Yes,
quite a
plenty,
taste.
plenty here. And he pushes a fresh bowl towards you.
I'm gonna have it. I introduced myself to him as hello, my name is Chris. I've recently joined these
You can
friends.
see he's in a very good mood. And
Ah,
claps your hand, maybe a little too hard than he's intending to, and gives it a nice hearty shake. Same with you, Hiroshima.
It is very honourable to meet
As
you.
you bow, he instead just grabs your hand and shake.
Oh,
Big shake.
Good.
I am not used
You
to
can
this.
see
What
his
is
You
this?
can see his
tell you
father
what.
is sat looking, having a drink, but looking a bit salty. And you see now on the table is a wood elven spy that is bound and gagged and bleeding.
good. I'm gonna take.
I would like to take a drink.
Yeah, there's plenty of drinks
You
around.
you know what I'm
So-
gonna do.
No, I don't.
Okay, I'll get into it when we're done.
I go over to Morlem.
Yes, more.
Yeah. Hello, my friend. It is good to see you again. I heard about your success in fighting the elves.
Great success. Got this one. He ruffles the hair of the guy who's passed them.
We were just, in all honesty, we have come to finally join your cause. We have weighed up our options. We were unable to secure any kind of peace talks. As you can imagine, at this point, it is probably fairly irrelevant, as it looks like you guys are doing a very good job of
Just
winning the
got the
war.
upper hand. Not bad. Not bad, I must say.
I came to fight the monsters, but I guess now I've been roped in, as they say.
Hesitate. You only need to spell that for me.
In the grand scheme of things, we will be fighting a lot of monsters.
Perfect. As long as I am with you, Remy, then it will be fun.
Are you guys doing a deal?
This is good.
No? Yes, well, we wish to aid you in any way we can. We may have secured a little
Okay.
bit of a
He
hindrance.
is gagged as well.
I know. Yeah.
We may have secured a little bit of a hindrance towards the elven armies. The apelings that have helped them are willing to. The apelings which help them currently are willing to stop helping them in return for their safety in the coming war.
Good, good. Tell them this. As long as they don't fight us, their safety will be promised. Yes.
That is very good news. We are glad to hear it.
That was easy.
That was. He is in a very good mood today.
Tell you what, I like you, but I need one final. I need to see how you people act in war. What should I do with this chap? And he picks him up by the back of the neck, the guy who's bound. What should I do with him? Send him back to them alive, in pieces?
You must
kill
give him.
here?
You must give him his sword, and he must disembowel himself, for he has dishonored his race.
My
I
friend.
like you.
My
If
friend,
not that, you must have him fight you to see if he is worthy of living.
You think you can fight me? No, I don't think I can.
Did he do the voice?
Yes.
Oh, thank God, that's great.
I mean, there's always potential of doing both. There are ways that we could convince him to go as an informant for us and talk to the Queen. We don't
Convince.
know. Hmm.
How?
I have my ways.
I think they've got.
Elaborate. And he drops this guy. He just drops this guy.
Is there any private rooms?
I start shoving my sword.
Not
in
really,
him.
no, 'cause there's a lot of people around.
I can provide
and
a
this
private
is just,
room.
This is just a tent as well.
Did you say that out loud? Do you want to get a private room?
I did.
I will suggest I can create a private room.
Anything you can say in front of me, you can say in front of these guys. I've known them for a while now. They've helped out. And Girod pipes up and says, "They're still not trustworthy, you fool boy."
Hello.
Wally Wolf just snarls at him a little
He
bit.
just.
My house kind of.
By the way, Morlin is this about 7-foot orc who has this big axe on his back, dreadlocks that go down. He ties up for battle. Very brutish, got a lot of scars over him. Very good fighter. His father's a shaven head, big white beard, very old.
My owl hoots. at my
May
ears.
I?
I know. It's fine. It's fine.
May I have a chat to this chap? See what he has to say.
You could,
Okay. Would you allow me?
if I hadn't cut out his tongue when I took him.
That may be an issue. Okay, that throws.
Yes, and he gestures to it. He pulls something off his belt and he's like, "Still got it. Bit of a trophy for last battle.
Ah.
Oh, let me show you my trophy.
I like
Oh,
it.
the Yeti.
I like it. I like you, minute by minute."
I like
I
you
will-
too.
I suggest.
I'm afraid this is slightly now outside of my zone of expertise. I am able. I have a way with people if I can have a conversation.
You say you like killing monsters.
You see, I told you we'd get some chances.
Yes.
Yes, I am a monster
How
hunter.
about a bear wreathed in black energy and magic? How about an eagle with the same kind of magic?
I will fight them, but
This is how the elves fight. They transform into these wicked black beasts. They use the dark magic of the forest. We've seen it in the last battle. They are very strong in this
They are
form.
more
Good
just-
fights, good ways to die.
They are using dark magic, you say, from the forest.
Yes.
We have
I'm sure you've
witnessed
heard
it.
of the calamity
I
that
would not
happened
call them
eons ago.
monsters, but I would call them
We have, of course, noticed
It pollutes the mind, this thing.
the armor of the troops at Erinin are
Yes.
very similar.
My informant has told me that it is shade mail, and that when one of their soldiers dies, if the body is not treated, they return back to the beast form that the armor was made from.
These corrupted beasts, are they a negative influence upon the forest?
They're they were at first. I haven't lived there. You have to ask. You would know. You would know as well. You both know that at first they were a massive negative impact. They see this rift into a dark shadow realm, like place.
His soul will be transported to the Shadow Realm,
Um,
tortured for all
Opened up
eternity.
and began corrupting all of the plant life around it. That's
Shadow
that's
realm.
how Virgo was made. And the animals around it.
It's been a while. We should call it
When
on
this,
there
fir-
sometime.
when this first happened, it was a huge calamity. Shit was going horribly wrong, but over like the 1,000, 2,000 years that this has happened, that's been going down, then it's adjusted as nature does.
Okay.
Sweet.
This war, what is the next step in your plans?
One more trip to make, and then I was going to plan my invasion. And he gestures to the table where you see remains of like toppled over like things to signify units and a map of the area and stuff.
So what, do you want us to
You are a
hunt
fan of
out a
Total
bear
War
and
too.
an eagle for you? That's what?
No, this is just inspiration for the upcoming war.
Oh, well, we certainly could do that.
My
In-
father has a mission that you could go on if you'd like.
Yeah, why not?
What kind of mission would this be?
Just before we do, can I suggest that they get rid of the outer liquor?
It's just the one.
Yeah, can I suggest that they kill him right now?
Sure.
I can't think of anything better to do with him. I would also
He
advise.
says, sorry boy, and he's going to roll a strength check, which I'm sure he's going to make. I guess actually he's going to rage and do it, so that's an advantage. He grabs the top of the head and just crushes it in his hand with one swift motion. Says, drinks!
I hold out my hand for one.
Then he places a mug into your hand. It's
I take it-
overflowing with...
Excellent.
I place my hand out as well, hoping.
I take-
he hands them all out.
I take a hearty swig in the most feminine fashions.
I'm still just lapping up my blood soup.
Cool.
I just down the drink.
Sweet.
Yes, well let us.
It is still not strong enough.
So, Shirod,
I've heard rumours of some who pour drink into other orifices to get drunk faster.
I must try this.
Shirod begrudgingly gestures for you guys to come to. It's not a back room, but like the back partition of the tent.
Okay. I mean, that was a back room. We could have gone there.
It's not. It's still. You can still hear everything there, but he just wants to kind of.
I mean, I
get
didn't
away.
need hearing, but okay.
You go back in. He sits down. He's got a face on as usual.
Okay,
Whose face?
thank God. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put this on.
We
Whose face is it?
suppose you're to be his own.
Ah.
You're supposed to be helping my boy. Then I guess I send you on this mission. You're going with my elite war riders this time.
Ooh.
Do we?
These orcs ride giant boars.
Yeah.
Would we perchance be able
How
to
interesting.
use some boars again, like we did the last time?
You
We
can ride on back of the elite boars.
Where
Sounds
I,
good to me.
where I am from, we ride elephants.
Do you?
Good to know.
What
we
is
ride boars?
an elephant? What is an elephant?
An elephant is a great creature.
He's got 4 legs and he's also got a leg on his face.
The apering is correct.
Where are you from?
The east. The far east.
Okay, so he says,
It's a continent I do not know about.
you're going to destroy a small elven settlement. They've been using it as a spy post kind of thing. This elite team of war riders, they're strong. You're going to need to keep up with them. They move fast, they move swift, and they strike hard. They leave in about 3 hours.
I do the exact same thing, also in war.
Nice.
Very well. We shall go with these boar riders and
Okay.
test our metal.
Good. Now get out of my tent.
Okay, yeah.
Arigato.
I finish my drink.
Okay.
That's
I
all.
bow before I leave.
Okay. Over the next.
I do have fancy sort
Do
of.
you want to do anything over the next 3 hours?
Just I go back to the tent to Morlan,
Yep.
and I prefacing what I'm about to do, I say, I have a token of gratitude for you. I think you might want to crush this, and I pull out one of the statues of LL.
He says, and he just like
He eats it.
puts it in his mouth and tosses it to the floor, spits on it, stamps on it a bit, and says, "Thank you. I can't believe you that to the real thing."
I thought you might like that.
Well, I have the real thing right here.
In the bag of holding!
Can I do that, like with the statue? Just put the bag of holding over the top. Just,
The opening wouldn't be wide enough.
Nah.
Well,
Worth a
And
shot.
we've got it right here from the city of Eridan, LL! Hey!
Let's have a look at what you could have worn.
We got artists here.
Like, oh, wait, could have won.
We got a poet in the corner over there.
So over the next 3 hours, do you want to do anything, or are you just gonna wait until you ride out?
I just drink.
Nice.
I might as well chill with them. I'm gonna try and like talk to the locals, like befriend a few of
I
them.
try and impress them using Wally Wolf. Like,
Yeah.
he's gonna do some, like, wolf stuff.
They're not used to spiritual kind
cut on
of
my
stuff. They have a few druids in their clan, but
Yeah.
they don't see a lot of
Just
spectral
hold
kind of stuff.
Okay.
So they are very impressed. You managed to speak to some of the locals, get acquainted with a few of them here and there.
Can I
How acquainted?
Fairly, you get one.
Can I top up my dried food supply so I have 100 days worth again?
Yes.
Sweet.
You just are drinking, tasting various wines and meads and ales.
Oh, wines!
Would they
You all
have...
have wines?
Yes.
Would they have
Oh,
a wagon
like an
wheel?
orcish wine.
Would they have a wagon wheel here? And also something for the chariot?
Oh, I thought you meant. I was really confused then because I thought you meant wagon wheel is in the chocolate.
Yeah,
biscuit.
no,
I was like,
They all their transport is by ball.
Oh, okay. Got it.
How much is the
Just put
orcish
a
wine,
particularly
and how
round
good is it?
ball.
Everything's going free at the minute because it's like a 5-day long festival.
I'm gonna fill one of my water skins with
drink.
orcish wine.
drink,
Right, it's not orcish, it actually comes from Abytus. They had it imported in with a
Even
last
better.
shipment, yeah, with a last shipment of black powder. They brought some.
no
Excellent.
more.
Using the...
So I now have a water skin full of.
Using
Wine.
the blood soup ration bags I guess I got last time
Yeah.
that I've now used, can I fill up them again with the
Yes.
blood soup? Okay, cool.
3 hours roll around, you guys are taken aside with the elite knights. You see that they have not been drinking. They are in kind of like a
You will have a.
in like a very
not
heavy
just a drunk.
plate mail, very finely made silver. Every single part of their body is covered. They have 2 big horns coming down here.
That's sick.
You see that instead of riding boars with just saddles, their boars have similar kind of plating down the side and
Nice.
skulls of enemies like dangling from them.
A real warrior does not wear.
One comes up. There's 5 of them total. One just says.
You're wearing the other arm.
No, sorry, yeah,
Does not wear metal.
there's 5 total with 5 boars,
Okay.
and he says, "Right, up on. You told that you were coming with us."
May I ride with you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Also,
I'm gonna need more scrap paper.
so you're on one each.
Oh, Oni.
One each. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's the rider and we're on like the back.
Yes.
I
Ah.
prep my bow.
Okay. So
Can I, during this journey, can I sort of jump between boar to boar to boar of these guys? I'm not going to jump onto an orc's back because I'm terrified of them. I'm just trying to impress the orcs. And look what I can do!
roll acrobatics.
Acrobatics, yeah?
I'll say at disadvantage because you're hopping from boards with people on that is moving.
Yeah, no, that's fair, mate.
May I stand on the
Plus
board
nine.
instead
Yeah,
of
you can quite easily stand.
with like my guitar, like my hand like that?
Yes.
But like you're on the head of one of the boar and it's completely cool with it.
Yeah. That's what I want to
19.
do. Is just like ride, just
9.
hold like that.
No. 'cause
Oh, it's disadvantage. Oh, okay, yeah.
19.
You managed to until one of the riders, like it's impressive, very impressive. They seem impressed, but one of the riders eventually tells you to stop because like stop monkeying around.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
racist.
roll credits.
Come to you go actually north. To your surprise, you go north towards the Great Plains, and you're brought to like this little clear opening. It's like a little divot, circular area. And they get off the board and they signal for you to get off and get low.
Okay.
Solid Sean has just said, "We are the handsome boys. Let's make some handsome noise."
What?
And then requested that we make some handsome
Handsome noise.
Okay.
Ha!
Babe. No, sorry. I was gonna sing Justin Bieber. I don't know that's
Wait for my handsome
Balls.
noise. And I've got a handsome noise to make.
Here's my. My hands are nice.
Okay.
The boars position themselves in a circular position, as do the orcs, with you guys kind of in the centre behind them, kind of like fanning out.
So we're moving in circular
They-
formation. or
Yeah,
are we?
they turn around and face you and draw their axes and swords, and they say, "This should be easy enough. I liked you. Sorry, Shurod's orders."
Are you fucking with me right now?
And that's where I'm going to end today's session.
No, come
I'm still-
on!
we can still do this battle. I've got half an hour left.
I want to leave it on a cliffhanger.
Oh, dude.
Fucker!
No!
Shurod, you penis!
I will make sure we arrange the next session for a day when you can come back, Joe.
Oh, really?
What are you doing in 2 weeks' time?
2 weeks time.
Yep.
I should be doing nothing.
Cool. You're in. Now put it in the calendar.
Oh, that's
So,
Wow.
that's so good. Good job.
this has been my favourite session I've ever played.
It's been a fucking
Yeah.
good one.
Yes, I've got to say well done to all of you. This is the session that's had the most tallies given out with 3 of them. 2 of them going to Joe and 1 going to Tom.
Nice. You know, one day I'll get a tally.
I got 2.
Yeah,
I've
you
got
got 2.
I've only put down 1.
You fucking
I
dick.
didn't for that like little bit at the end.
Do you remember
Look at
what they
it.
were for?
Tally is what Dan gives you for extra XP.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it was for the first bit of knowledge you said, like Confucius says, like that kind of thing. And the second one, I believe, it was, I can't remember, it was something you said to Remy, but I'm not sure what it, I can't remember for the life of me what it was. It was something that I was just like, yeah, that's cool.
And do you
I'm trying to remember that.
Yours was for your RP with your father and Adil.
Yeah, that was a fair shout.
No. Cheers.
Nice.
Cool,
Can you
yeah,
tell us
great
our,
session.
XP, or have you not calculated?